It's God we have to worry about.
Son of a bitch! Oh, you're gonna have to probably recapture it because it's probably set up for James's mic.
It was set up for my mic, so now it's good.
You good now? It's got you?
I think so.
Oh, we started with son of a bitch. That was the first thing.
That's perfect.
Hello, everybody.
Tonight, the late night tabletop misfits game is going to hell in a handbasket, literally, folks. So I'm assuming we're live, correct?
We are live.
We are live. Well, my name is Casey. James, DM James, had a business trip that he had to undertake, and so we decided to get a little creative and take a bit of a detour. So just if people are looking for Ziothe-centric world, we're going nowhere near that tonight, okay?
Yeah.
Tonight is all about the biggest bullshit we can ever pull out of our ass, okay? So tonight, Tabletop Misfits is going to hell.
Yeah.
And with that, we are going to be playing an adventure called Reunited, and it feels so good. And it's actually a D&D Adventurers League module. If you haven't played Adventurers League before, know that it's just straight up D&D 5th edition with a couple of minor tweaks to character creation and some other and progression changes and things like that. So this is straight up D&D. Don't worry about that. If AL turns you off, this is fun. Okay, this is a premium official written module for it. It is a one-shot, and it's made for just these kind of occasions where you just want to do something a little bit different. But I'd like you to meet my familiar. His name is Gandalf the Grey, obviously. I think Pam has a Gandalf as well.
I do.
You do, yes. But he likes to show himself to his public as soon as I get on any sort of Zoom or video call. He says, "Oh, my public needs to see me." And so you may see him from time to time, and sometimes he may show you his ass because he's a dick like that, okay? So please understand that. Yes, he is a cat. So tonight I have encouraged all of us to use a liberal use of profanity. So please understand, we're setting the precedent right now. So, my friends, does anybody have any questions before we begin?
Who the hell are we, Casey?
Oh, you know what? I kind of pulled one of those little dick bag things out, and I actually have not told these people what in the hell they're doing. Well, they are in hell. And you all tonight, I will tell you shortly. Any other questions?
Let's rock and roll.
Do this.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything else.
Oh, Gary
You may
Con.
wonder why I have this crazy... Oh, we'll talk about that in a second. Some people may wonder why I have this crazy hat on. I worship beholders, okay? I may be known as better known as the emissary of the Great Mother. I won't get into that right now, but this is my thing. It helps me get into a mindset. So, and I love the glass there. I mean, that's just perfect. I mean, it fits really well. So, I'm going to go ahead and give you the intro information, the background of the story here. Some time ago, Lyra crafted a magic cookie bag that would bestow its owner with a never-ending supply of the most delicious cookies anyone in Faerun had ever tasted. Faerun obviously being the primary world of D&D 5th edition currently. Lyra is the goddess of joy, okay, or Lady of Joy. So, the Biscuit Herald, as the owner of the cookie bag would come to be known, was charged by Lyra to wander the realms in search of parties and other joyous events at which to share their gift. But, as it usually happens, someone had to ruin the fun. At some point, the last herald, whose name has been lost to time, was slain by a bandit while traveling some lonesome, dusty road, and the bag, fortunately, was lost. Oh, that's sad. I love cookies. The bag has had several...
Cookies.
Yeah, we are in the dark side. We got cookies. Come on.
Right.
Yeah. The bag has had several owners since then. The most recent being a man named Han Arvid, an adventurer. And he and his fellows are in dire need of help. Help that comes, though not necessarily in the form that he expected. So, that is our intro. And my friends, there is a fairly well-known imp, and he wrote a treatise or a guide to all of the 9 hells. And his name is Pip Yap. And Pip Yap figures largely into this story. And he wrote a little bit of the god Lyra, Our Lady of Joy. And this is what he says about Our Lady of Joy. He says, so Lyra is the goddess of happiness, dance, freedoms, all that nonsense. If you're having a good time at a party, you've probably got her to thank for it. Credit where credit's due. But her big thing, though, is that being happy isn't enough. If your idea of happiness is making other folks miserable, you might want to watch out. Folks on Lyra's bad side, worshippers of Lobiter, among others, run the risk of ticking off the Scarlet Murmurs, assassins who hide their knives in their boots. And word is that a dancing murmur can stab her victim 100 times, and they're none the wiser until they keel over dead. That's what Pip Yap has to say about Our Lady of Joy. But I digress. We must move on, because the question at hand is, where the hell are we? Well, that's exactly where we are. As in, hell has 9 layers. And the first layer is known as Avernus. And we all are going to start our adventure in the first layer of hell, Avernus.
Oh boy. We're doomed.
Mountains of toenails and all, huh?
We're doomed.
Avernus, the eternal battlefield. Avernus is a stony wasteland littered with crushed bones, shattered armor and weapons, and ruined siege engines. All debris from an eternal war waged in the lower planes between devils and demons, known as the Blood War. So think of this shattered, dark, flaming, post-apocalyptic landscape with just bones, fire and sulfur and flies and other disgusting things that you might consider hell. And it's nothing but a world, a plane, entirely made up of the remnants of a massive war between the devils and the demons that goes on and on and on for all of eternity. Avernus is an infinite plane of war and ruin, a rocky wasteland soaked in the blood and rot of the war, and the ground is covered with shattered weapons and bones and the wreckage of infernal siege engines, and the worst of which create difficult terrain. The area that you're in is brightly lit by scattered piles of burning wreckage and the occasional fiery comet that blazes overhead, and there's clouds of terrible flies that create pockets of light. And the never-ending war raged between the devils and the demons rages constantly across the first layer of the 9 hells, and it occasionally spills into areas that you are at. And you, my friends, exist in this plane as devils.
Oh.
Okay.
And
All
you,
right.
my
All
friends,
right.
are a certain kind of devil. But I must digress for one more moment before I reveal to you who those devils are. Because again, Pip Yap has a treatise on the infernal hierarchy. And that treatise says, so, the 9 hells, what's to be said about? What's to be said about it that you don't already know? It's hot. It stinks. And it's full of devils. Now, these devils have a pretty strict chain of command and loads of rules. Well, breaking them is a good way to get demoted, or worse, destroyed.
Oh, no.
So, first, at the top, there are archdevils. The archdevils rule over the 9 layers of the 9 hells, but this category also includes all the lickspittle dukes and duchesses that they hang out with. And then, of course, there are, below them, the greater devils, pit fiends, ice devils, and other fiends are greater devils that serve and attend to the needs of the archdevils and command their armies. These folks are bootlickers, too, and they're jerks to boot. And then there are the lesser devils. They're spined devils, imps, like me, bone devils, and we're all the lesser devils. Contrary to the title, this actually isn't a bad gig. While you've got others itching to hit you with whatever they have in hand, you've also more or less left alone to do what you were born to do. Be mean. And then there are the lemures. They are the worst of the worst. Like, literally. The worst. And I hated being a lemure. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. It sucked. Bad. So, my friends, you may have already figured this out based on what we've talked about, but you all are devils upon the plane of Avernus in the 9 hells, and you all are lemures.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rise.
So we're going to place Lemure Blue, Lemure Brown, Lemure Green, and Lemure Purple on the map. So there we go.
We're here.
So, if you shift double click on your token, you will get a character sheet. And on the very front of the character sheet, we have Pip-Yap's treatise on lemures, which I just said. In the 9 hells, you can't get lower than a lemure. They're as dumb as a sack of wet rocks and not nearly as good looking. Because of this and other reasons, it's plain to see that they don't make particularly good adventurers. Apologize for that.
Sure, yeah.
But we shall have fun with that. So if you click over on your character sheet, you can find information about who you are. So I'm going to break the fourth wall for a minute. So earlier in the week, I was asked, can you give me about 15 minutes or so, or maybe a half an hour, something like, to review my character? And I said, actually, you'll probably understand in about 30 seconds. Well, there you go. Here's your character.
Casey, I can't get mine. Mine isn't working.
Mine isn't either.
Oh, you know what? That's because I need to share them with you. I
Hooray!
apologize for that, and I'm glad you told me that. The whole point of this was to hide that from you, and I am going to do this real quick. And that's where I need you guys tonight, because sometimes I get caught up in the moment and I forget. Okay, so Matt is purple. So who's blue? Pam is blue. Okay.
It's not obvious.
Yeah. All right. So there we go. Zoom in here a little bit. Okay. And then... Okay, so blue should be available for you now, NVIDIA. And then we need... Jim is going to take brown.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You're a shit demon.
There you go.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right there. Oh, before I forget, once you get access to your character, there, purple, you're going to add inspiration to your character sheet.
Okay, thank you. I insulted someone earlier, and I got points.
You insulted someone earlier, which is exactly in character. Loving that.
Yeah.
So green is okay. There we go.
There we go.
And then now purple.
Let me pop this out. So
Oh, Casey.
show it here.
Yes.
There is a special rule at Tabletop Misfits if you would like to continue with it, which is that our viewers can cheer 100 channel points and tell us the name of someone they want to give advantage, and that can be you, that can be us, and they can also give us disadvantage. So if you would like to do that, we can, because James is
No
already
problem with
asking
that.
about it.
I have no problem with that as long as you all just let me know when it needs to be done, and we will make it happen. But that sounds perfectly fun to me. I love audience participation for sure. So, all right, do you all now have?
10 points, James.
It's his points, right? Do you all have access to your characters now?
I do.
Yep.
Thank you for letting me know about that. All right.
Affirmative.
Holy cow.
Okay, so you have your characters. Well,
Yes. I'm
all
loving this already.
right.
This is beautiful.
So, Grazakul, a bone devil, is here monitoring the toils of the scores of lemures, which include you all, that trudge about the area. So you all are in this wasteland, and there are piles of shit here and there. There are broken weapons. There is, well, shit. There is dead bodies. There are dung heaps of flies. Infernal engines that have been destroyed and twisted. And all manner of nastiness. And Grazul is standing over groups of you, yelling and screaming, "You sorry sack sons of bitches, you need to be able to pick up all of this stuff and do something with it, or I will whip you until you are dead, and then you'll come back and then I'll whip you again because you can just go suck your mothers, you little twits. Do what you need to do right now." And you may know from your character sheet that you understand Infernal, but you cannot speak.
I saw that.
So,
Oh,
your job is to utilize what resources you have about you to explain to me how you respond to the situations about you. What do you know? Well, you know that being a lemure isn't very good. Yeah, there we go. And that Grazakul knows that being a lemure is not very good because in the hierarchy of devils, he was one because that's where everybody starts, right? Well, he eventually was promoted. And so he gains eternal joy in beating the ever-living shit out of the rest of you. So, he looks at Green and he says, You ugly, smudge-laving, sick-living, oozing pile of feces, you need to go over and take that piece of shit and you need to move it over there and lay it in that fucking hole and do it right now or I shall... And he whips you anyway. Get it on with it, you. Go, Green, now, go.
I will start walking over there and...
Give me a... Do you do that openly or do you do that...
Openly.
Openly. Okay. Give me an intimidation check, please.
Oh, God. That's not... I'll take an 11.
Yes. Yes. 11's better than a fumble, right?
Yep.
Everything like that. So, he well, you know, you sorry son of a... That is the most despicable thing anybody has ever dared do to me, and I'll kind of like that. So I think today, I'm only going to put my boot halfway up your ass, you slimy son of a bitch, and I'll pick it up and put it in that fucking hole.
I go and pick it up and put it in the hole as they request.
And Purple, lick my boot now. What do you do?
Is there a pointy rock around? Or like an
Give
old
me a
arrowhead or
perception
something?
check. Give me a perception check.
Oh, God. Oh.
But Brown, you piece of shit.
Mhm.
I would like you to I would like you to pick up that piece that looks like you, and I want you to smear it on... Who would I say? Purple? Yes, period on purple. You do not find a pointy rock on the ground. Damn it. Lick my boot, lick it now, or is it the last thing you do? Trust me.
All right, I'll do it.
Not one, you sorry son of a bitch. Do not listen. You have a brain. No, you do not. You are Lemure. Of course you do not have a brain. I mean, why would you have a brain? Of course that. And Brown, did you smear shit all over him?
The shit, I would have taken half and smeared it on purple, and then I would have tried to throw the other half at the devil.
At Grazakul. Okay.
Yeah.
Give me an intimidation check. Do you do that? Do you do that openly, or do you try and kind of keep it under wraps?
Yeah, no, I have no inclination to be coy about this.
Brown,
Okay, give me an intimidation check then.
Throwing it at him.
All right.
You got advantage, Brown.
Oh, Brown has advantage.
He got advantage. Well, you're so in Roll20 right now. It's automatically rolling with advantage. I have that turned on. So
Casey, I should have used mine.
Oh, okay. So
yeah,
it was still.
Can I have used my inspiration, Casey?
Not right now. You would have had to tell me that you were going to do it, so you'll have to save it until later. So Grazakul, I would like you to actually. I need you to make an attack roll.
Sure.
It would be a dexterity. Well, yeah, just go ahead and make an attack roll. I want to see if you hit him.
Yeah. Let's see if I can do that.
Where is thrown
It's a
feces?
strength roll, right?
It should be right on your character sheet, right under. It'll be like fist.
Yes.
So under attacks and spellcasting, just click on the word
I
fist
see
there.
it.
Yeah, just click on that.
Okay.
That'll work. All right. Well, nice shot. So you pick up, you pick it up, you smear it on him, and you take another piece, and you splat Grazakul right in the back of the head, and he stops. He had turned around to yell at hadn't yelled at Blue. Okay, so he's screaming at Blue at the top of his lungs to come over here and do something. And while he's doing that, he gets hit in the back of the head, and parts of it splatters around his head, and it hits you, and some of it splatters on your face, Blue. But turns around. Who in the bloody hell did that?
I immediately point to purple.
Advantage. You get advantage, man.
How much bigger is Grazakul?
You get inspiration. Sorry, you get an inspiration, which is advantage. What's that?
How much bigger is Grazakul than us?
He is a large fiend, so he's probably at least twice your size, if not bigger.
Yeah,
I'm gonna try to attack his eyes.
So you're actually going to go after him, huh?
Yeah, I gotta get promoted. I gotta get. This is how we do it in hell.
Give me an attack roll, please.
I'm using my inspiration.
Oh boy, here we go.
Yeah.
Let me check something real quick here. Okay.
I'm doing all I can to get in this man's eye socket.
I'll come back to you in a second. So, so you got splattered in the face with some feces there, Baloo, and in the process of that, you see the Bone Devil flip around and start yelling at the one who threw it at him while he's trying to blame it on another in perfect devil fashion. And so the process of that, I wanted to know what you were doing at this point while Purple decides to launch himself at the devil.
No honor among thieves. I'm just flinging it at everybody who's in sight.
Just stand around, just flinging it everywhere.
You know, like the monkey flinging the shit.
You're the Oprah of shit. You get shit. You get shit.
We all get the shit. We all get the shit kicked out of us. Okay. So while she's flinging the poo all over the place, I'm not going to make you roll that, and you're flying through the air.
Yeah.
To dive into the eye socket of this Bone Devil.
Oh boy.
Moment. Without warning, all four of you, strange motes of pale blue light dance around you, and distant, ethereal chanting fills the area. And one by one, each of you vanishes in a puff of smelly yellow smoke.
Does this happen often?
No, it does not.
Oh no.
It does not, actually.
Oh no. That's not good.
You find yourselves, and I am going to move here. Okay, did the map change on you?
Yeah, it did.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right. You find yourself in a cavern. And this cavern is large, with an unusually flat ceiling, floor, and walls. And you see faded sheets of red cloth hanging from the roof of the cave. Emblazoned on these sheets is the symbol that is unmistakable to you, even as a lemure. It's an inverted triangle formed of three smaller triangles. It is the symbol of, for bonus inspiration. Anybody know?
Lyra.
Asmodeus.
The guy who runs
Oh.
the
Okay.
Oh no.
I
This
definitely
is
wouldn't have got
bad.
that.
Yeah. The ruler of the Nine Hells. A large square boulder sits on a raised section of the floor at the far end of the room. And this area is well lit by torches. That you see some other character nearby, and some other characters laying on the floor. And a couple of them are holding on to it, but he's holding on to a small light as well. It's a long stick topped with a glowing crystal, and motes of light dance around the walls behind the big boulder in the end of the room, cast by something shiny sitting atop the boulder. The same symbol is embroidered on a cloth that has been graved on the face of that big boulder. Just a moment here. Yeah, three strange creatures lie on the ground while a fourth is standing right in the midst of all of you. And there are four skeletal creatures bearing down upon all of you. I need everybody to roll initiative, please.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Hey. I'll take that. Oh, I didn't have my token selected, so it didn't automatically throw me in the tracker.
That's usually the
So
rules
whatever
I
you
get
rolled,
in.
I'll go ahead and put it in there for you. I'll look at that in just a moment. So, we're going.
Nice boat family now.
-1, huh?
Yep.
So I see blue and purple.
I rolled a 10.
Okay, so we have a 10, and that is
Brown.
Mm-hmm.
brown. Okay, so brown is 10 to turn, and then I'm still missing green.
Yep, I rolled a 16, but I didn't have my token
Okay.
selected.
Okay, perfect. I will add you to here.
Roll the 16 with the minus
16.
3.
Yep.
I know.
Oh, rolled a 16
Nuts.
minus 3?
No, that was with a -3.
Yeah.
Oh, that was with
With
the minus
the minus 3.
Okay.
I get
Okay.
to roll normally.
Right, there we go.
I rolled a -1.
It's your tracker. Well,
You're not
unfortunately,
writing a bear this week.
unfortunate to you, the skeletal creatures bearing it down upon you actually go first.
Sure did.
So,
But of course.
but of course, yes.
Outsped by skeletons.
Yep.
Yeah. We're going to have a TPK right off the bat, right?
Oh, yes.
Right. Of course. All right, so we're going to start at the top of the screen here, and the first skeletal creature is going to take out his. Actually, you know what? We're gonna have one of them hold back here. First skeletal creature right here is going to pull out this rusty short sword, and he's going to take a swing at Green, and he is going to slash Green for
9 hits.
2 slashing damage. Are you able to see my rolls?
Yes.
You are, okay.
Yep,
That's
it
fine.
shows the
I don't
short
have
sword
any problem
rolling.
with that. I don't have any problem with that. All right,
Hey,
so
guys,
you're gonna take actually 2 piercing damage. Excuse me. You're gonna take 2 piercing damage.
Instead of that 4.
You're gonna take 2 piercing damage. Trust me on that. Okay, and so this one right here is going to take a slash with his rusty sword, or a stab, I should say, with his rusty sword, and he is going to hit you for 2 piercing damage. And this one right here is going to go after Brown.
Sure.
And he is going to stab him with his rusty sword and stab you for 3 piercing damage. And this one is going to take a shot with his bow at Purple. No. And Purple is going to get hit for 3 piercing damage.
I have no healing powers in this one.
So Green, what do you do in this situation?
All right, a great response to getting hit in the face with a rusty short sword is I'm gonna punch him.
And he lifts it. Do you do anything else?
I punch him.
You punch him in the face. Okay.
Yep.
So go ahead and give me your fist attack roll to punch him in the face, and you feel this strength of will behind you as you take this shot and you just nail him right square in the face. For how much damage? Okay, roll that damage one more time, please. Okay. Not only did you take this swing, but you felt like you swung harder, maybe even twice as hard as you have ever swung in your life. And hit something. So roll that damage one more time for me, please.
There you go.
Okay, so he takes 6 points of damage. All right. Anything else other than that? This is what I think about this situation, DM. Fucker.
That's about it.
All right, Brown. It's your turn.
All right. Yeah. I mean, in a similar fashion, I too did not like getting attacked, so. I'm just clawing at this guy in front of me.
Just a little cat scratch.
Yeah. And that sense of euphoric powerfulness just kind of fills you. Go ahead and take that swing and see if you land a hit. Oh, you punch him hard right in the gut. And you just feel the bones snap under your hit. Go ahead and roll damage for me, please.
Damage.
Damage.
Yeah,
so
click on the word fist in the chat.
Yeah.
The actual word fist.
Yep.
Yeah, the actual word fist in the chat.
There
you go. Okay, so,
no!
So you do that, but you click on that word fist one more time because you not only felt that bone snap, but you kind of felt your fist go in a little bit deeper and just do a bit more damage as it does. All right. Yeah, that sense of euphoria is quite interesting as we move. Anything else from you, Brown? Before I move on to Blue?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Blue, there is one right up in your face, and boy, did it stab you, and it is your turn to respond.
Whatever the grunt version of fuck you is in a throat punch.
Say it for me, please. Give the grunt version of fuck you in a throat punch. Okay. Go ahead and take inspiration for that. That works. Give me a roll. Give me an attack roll.
All right. We're doing good.
Yeah.
We're doing good.
That throat punch connects. I mean, there's just something going on in this room that's making you feel like you all are just uber powerful. And you did. I mean, you just nailed him right in the throat for how much damage? Oh, that damage was great, but you did even more. Roll that one more time. Even better. Look at that.
Beautiful.
All right, so 5 points of damage. All right. So now we move on to Purple. Now Purple's sitting there, not really quite sure what to do. Of course, he's in the back and he's last. He doesn't have one standing in front of him. So what is he going to do?
Don't
See,
just
that's
kill
where
her.
you're mistaken. Purple has exactly an idea what to do, and is thinking to himself how
Purple doesn't
clever.
have a fucking brain. How does he have an idea of what to do? I'm going to take your inspiration away from that one. I mean, come on. Go ahead.
Purple is going to do
Immaculate
the
conception.
only thing that he knows to do, which is to move over here, avoiding combat since he doesn't have to. What's my speed? 15?
15.
10, 15.
Just hide.
And then go 5, 10, 15, and just try to steal from this body. Looking for a pointy or something
Okay.
to stab with.
Okay, so you're going to try and find some sort of weapon to
Yeah.
grab. To
Some sort of something,
Right
something to
behind
hide under,
Okay.
something
Yep.
to stab with.
Oh,
give
God.
me give me an investigation check, please.
I'm really good at that.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, that's pretty good.
With a minus
There is-
5?
There's something pointy with a sharp edge laying on the ground next to him.
Pick it up.
Okay. All right, that works. Well, as we go back to the next round, that euphoric feeling that you have, you feel a sense of rejuvenation as you all regain 1 hit point.
Ooh.
What?
Okay. Yeah. Beautiful.
Like this.
Perfect.
Well,
Never felt this power before.
yes.
her.
So we're going to start back up here at the top, and he's fixated on green, and he is basically makes the same sounds you do, and takes out his sword and stabs you with it again.
Why does this feel like an audition?
Oh.
And he is going to stab you for 3 piercing damage.
Oof.
Green.
Spicy.
All right. This one right here is actually going to take a shot at Purple because Purple moved into sight, and it seems to be brandishing a dangerous type of weapon. So he's going to take a shot at Purple,
Oh.
and he's going to hit. Not crit. That was the other. So, but he's going to hit for 4 piercing damage as he nails you hard with that.
Ooh. Oh no.
The one in front of Blue is going to stab Blue.
Whew. Ouch.
And that's going to be 2 piercing damage on you. And then the one in front of Brown is going to stab Brown as well with the sword. And Fumble.
Ooh.
Would you look at that? So it's
Nice.
going to trip around and flail a bit as it tries to move. And there's that dead body laying right at its feet. And whatever it tried to do, there's blood oozing from the dead body on the floor, and it slips in that blood, and its stab goes wide. So Green, it's your turn.
Alrighty. Unhappy about the amount of punishment that I took from this skeleton. In whatever form I can, as a grunt, I'm gonna tell this skeleton, you cunt! You're gonna pay for that one! And I'm gonna sock him in the face.
Right. You know that something is afoot here, even with your pea-sized brain, and you are so confident that you do. Boy, you hit him hard in the face. Go ahead and roll that damage and roll it again. 1
Jesus!
and 1. Although you do damage, apparently hitting the face of a skeleton is like hitting a skull. Well, it is like hitting a skull. Of course it is. Yeah, it hurts. And it didn't hurt it very much. Anything else, Green?
That is it.
All right, Brown, you're up.
Yeah, I'm taking advantage of this and just continuing my walloping on this guy.
Advantage is a good word. Let's see how that rolled for you. Yeah. Well, that's that you don't need that advantage because you hit him, and you hit him good with that 20 roll right there. So, how much damage do you do? Roll it. Roll it again.
Oh, nice. Yes.
All right.
Yes.
7 damage.
Yes.
All right.
This is
Well,
like
it doesn't
scary
go
monkey
down,
right
but
now.
it kind of stumbles around a little bit, and it's slipping around in the blood on the floor too. It looks like it's about ready to go down there. So, Blue, you're up. Blue.
I'm gonna swing and grunt again.
And as you do, a little bit of poop comes out the backside. You didn't realize that, maybe you didn't eat the right thing last night or something. So go ahead and take a roll. It's like, oh my god, what is that? Oh, that smells.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
All right, well, that, interestingly enough, you feel like you're going to miss, but then something seems to magically steer your arm back into connecting, and you connect right with his jaw. For how much damage? 1 plus.
no.
Roll again.
Oh, no.
Oh, well, you hit, but that slip made it a little tough, and it hurt. So, anything else, Blue, before I go on to Purple?
I spit at him.
You need to pick up your diarrhea and splat it in his face. No, Purple, you're up.
Yeah, so Purple is very upset of being hit so hard. And he's had enough of shooty man. So he's just going to charge and, as is tradition, just leap full force with sharp pointy at the skeleton's face. And just,
I need you to make an acrobatics check first for me,
Oh,
please.
God, no.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
And then go ahead and make an attack roll as you leap into the air with this sword. Well, look at that. You leap into the air with this pointy stick as you fly into the thing, and you seem to be able to jab it with the pointy stick, but because it's a skeleton, nothing really happens when you jab into the thing. It just kind of goes right between the bones of the thing as you go right into its eye socket, and it growls at you in some undead otherworldly language. Anything else?
prepared to bite.
All right, as we go into the next round, again, that sense of regeneration seeps into your souls as you all regain 1 hit point.
Oh, yes. I like that.
Yes.
That is tasty.
All right.
So tasty.
We're going to start at the top of the order with Green here, and the skeleton is ready to take you down. And he takes a swing, and he does 3 points of piercing damage on Green as he nails you with that. All right, then we're going to go to the one in front of Blue is going to take its sword and is actually going to stab you and cut you a little bit on the side for 3 piercing damage on Blue. And then we're going to go down to Brown, and same thing with the sword, and see if he can get his footing with this blood all laying around. And he does happen to, at that point, he does 4 piercing damage to Brown. And then the other skeleton that's now engaged with Purple is going to drop its bow, and it's going to take a stab with its sword on Purple and do 3 piercing damage as it jabs the ugly mound of flesh before it.
You gotta be looking rough, man.
It's not great.
So Green, you're
Uglier than he was already.
Oh no.
Did I say he looks like a ball sack? Well, now he looks like a slightly blue and bloody ball sack.
Oh, God.
You gonna teabag him? No. What are you doing, Green?
Well, I can't teabag him. But I am going to grunt at this thing again in hopes that he understands I'm saying, fuck you! I'm gonna hit him in the head again. I haven't learned my lesson with the headshots.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Oh, no!
All right. As you go to swing, you realize at the last second that your grunt needs to make that fuck you sound. And that last second gives you the chance to just bring your fist together and smash, and you actually do hit. So go ahead and give me your attack roll. Roll it again, please.
Oh, that's
All
not
right,
bad.
6 points of damage. All right, and with that, you feel as if the bones just shatter underneath your smash, and it just kind of falls into a pile of bones at your feet as you destroy this skeleton.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
All right, Brown, you're up.
All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep on wailing.
So he takes a shot with his fist. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, beautiful.
That was a nice shot with his fist. That is going to connect for how much damage? Roll that one more time. See what
There you
happens there.
go.
All right, tell me how this thing is destroyed by you hitting it in your Lemur's inability to even comprehend what that means.
Yeah, I'm doing this windmill thing, so I'm just going straight down and just turning the skull into dust, and then the body into dust, and then destroy the pelvis and
Beautiful.
scatter.
He doesn't have books around now.
All right, well, Blue, you're seeing these drop around you, and it's your turn to see if you can drop this one. What are you doing?
I'm very irritated by getting stabbed by the pointy thing, so I'm going to try to take it away and hit him with my shoulder.
Okay. All right. So go ahead and give it a shoulder check, which will still make that a fist. So go ahead and swing.
Oh,
All
nice.
right. Yes. The power of Asmodeus seems to be with you as you connect with it with your shoulder. Go ahead and roll damage. Yeah, it doesn't do a heck of a lot, and that hurts the shoulder. Oh, yeah, that
But
didn't
did I get
feel
the
so
pointy
good.
thing?
Did you get the pointy thing? No, you did not get the pointy thing. And in fact, you need to take 1 point of damage because you hit it so hard with your shoulder that it actually hurt. It hurt really bad. I think you might have dislocated something. So you take a point of,
Oh, no.
we'll call it retribution damage from that one. All right, Purple, you're up.
Well, going for the eyes doesn't work, so my only natural instinct left is to chew its head off. I'm going to try to go for the neck and just...
Jeez.
All right.
He's a
Go ahead
fighter.
and let's do this. Let's make a contested athletics or acrobatics check. Your choice,
no.
please.
Athletics, I guess.
Okay. All right. You were
Yes.
able to wrap yourself around this thing and take a bite out of it. Give me a 1d4 damage roll, please. As you're
Perfect.
gnawing on a bone. Okay, roll that again, please, because that bone actually has a flavor. And that flavor tastes kind of moldy.
God. No.
It's got a little hint of decomposition to it, but enough
Sounds
to
delicious.
affect it a little bit, of course. So all right.
Chef's kiss.
So we're gonna go back up to the top of the order, and once again, everybody gets 1 hit point back.
Yes, please.
Looking better.
Feels good.
Yes. The one in front of Blue is still alive, and so it's ready to actually take Blue down, and it's going to take the pointy stabby thing and do the pointy stabby thing for 2 points of damage. And if you understood undead, you would know that this undead is wondering why in the world, after all of these hits, have you all not gone down yet? Though the one that has its finger bone being gnawed on by you pulls its sword and tries to stab you through the middle with its sword. So this is going to go towards Purple, and he's going to do 3 piercing damage to you as he stabs you.
I'm on 1.
And, that is, darn, I wanted to kill you. Okay, well,
You shouldn't have healed me then.
actually, you know what? He stabs you, and yeah. You know what? He actually hits something enough to where you go ahead and go down to 0. You go on the ground unconscious, dead.
No.
So Purple is dead.
No.
We're gonna go to Mark. Purple is dead here. All right.
It's okay, I come
And-
back.
He's dead, Jim.
Green, you're up.
Alrighty. After I see that the bones of this one just fall to the floor, I'm just gonna just look around for another target. I see.
So you just kind of look around.
This one
You
over
see-
here is
you
the
see the-
closest.
Yeah, you see one standing in front of Blue there, with its stabby, pointy thing sticking out of her.
So I'm gonna walk over and I am just gonna give him another punch to the face. That seems to be working for me.
In the face. See how we hit it in the face. Oh,
No!
that's going to be a critical
Oh,
right
yes.
there. So you not only hit it in the face, go ahead and roll damage. And roll damage again.
Yes!
You hit this thing in the face so hard with that. I mean, you're just done with these things at this point. I want you to tell me how your hit it in the face destroys this thing.
So I just cock my arm back. It's taller than I am, so I'm going to make a lunge and just uppercut just straight through. And then
Its skull goes off, and it just goes flying through the air into the back dark recesses of the room. As it files into a pile of bones, and then what?
And then I just land, just looking for another.
If you don't have inspiration, you can have that now.
Yes.
I'm gonna look at him.
There. Yeah. All right, Brown, you're up.
Alright, let's see. Can I make it over to that last skeleton? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
Standing
I'm gonna start
with a
wailing on
dead
him.
body, but that's okay.
So what's this other guy doing? The adventurer-looking dude.
When we get to your turn, we can answer that question.
So this skeleton's just a dead body?
No, there's a dead body you're standing on. There was a dead body there laying on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
That you're
Underneath
standing
you.
on. Underneath
Oh.
you.
Your footing's a little off.
Oh, so it is, yeah.
So you crawl up on top of a dead body laying on the ground to get at the skeleton, basically.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, which a devil would do that. I mean, they have no qualms about that, right?
Yeah.
100%.
There's no tactics in this brain.
It's squishy.
Exactly. And I'm just gonna start wailing on him like I did the last one.
Take a swing.
Oh.
All right, that is you're actually going to miss, and you feel as if you should know how to hit, but it just doesn't happen at this point. So,
Oh no.
all right, anything else? Maybe it was this dead body that you were standing on. Who knows?
Bad footing. Bad footing.
That's true. That makes a lot of sense.
So, Blue, that infinitesimal thought in your mind of what is actually going on with this other figure standing over here next to us, and you turn around to see that the figure's no longer standing next to you. It's actually laying on the ground, and there is an arrow sticking right out of its face as blood is just running down its face and pulling up on the ground behind you.
Oh no.
I'm gonna grab that arrow
Nice.
and charge through the other one that's still standing.
Okay, and you're going to try and poke it with the pointy thing? The
Yes.
pointy arrow? Yes, okay. All right, go ahead and give me a acrobatics check, please.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
All right. So you run over to try and, as you pull that thing out, you run over to try and poke it with the arrow. You actually jab it right into one of its stronger shoulder bone portions or something like that, and that arrow just kind of snaps as you jab it right into the thing, and it just kind of shatters into pieces as the half breaks.
I need the other pointy thing.
I need to do the other thing there. All right, Purple, you're up. No, Purple, you need
died.
Oh, you know what? We went back to the top of the order, didn't we? Didn't we? Yes, we did.
Yeah, I was last. I'm
You
the
were
last
last.
person. Yes.
Oh, you were last. You need a
Yes.
death saving throw, please.
Yes.
Big money.
That's why we're at.
Oh, that's not big money.
Okay. That is a
Not even
fail.
close.
Okay, so one fail.
Oh.
3 times and you're out. All right. This one right here, it's got Blue in front of it that just tried to stab it with an arrow, and it's got Brown beside it that tried to hit it and
Missed.
was unable to. So it takes out its sword and it tries to stab Blue. And it does for 3 piercing damage on Blue. Oh, and also, interestingly enough, that chanting sound all of a sudden enters your dead brain, Purple, and you all of a sudden feel yourself coming back to consciousness in this location, and you have 1 hit point. You're no longer dead.
But I am.
Purple wakes up and thinks, I must be a god. And just
But
is
you know what?
reinvigorated.
Everybody else who was alive at the beginning of the round regained 1 hit point. So you are not dead, Blue. Right?
Pretty close.
Pretty close. So you have 1 hit point left. Yes.
We're
Yes.
doing good.
All right.
Not too
Well,
yet.
Green, you see Purple just seem to regain consciousness, strangely enough. What do you do?
Well, he looks like me, so I don't think he's an enemy. So,
Even though you threw poop at him. Well, no, you didn't throw poop
no,
at him. You threw poop
I
at
didn't
him.
get poop thrown on me.
Yeah.
I've been good. I've been clean. I am going to.
So what are you doing?
I after looking around at the end of my last turn, I see that there is 1 more skeleton left. I am going to charge towards it and going for more face shots.
He's gonna show it his fist. This is justice. And justice hits for how much damage?
God, why the ones?
1
No,
and
no.
a 1. All right. So you exact some justice, just not a whole heck of a lot of
No,
justice.
not at
on
all.
the thing. No.
That's not quite as much as last round.
Crack, crack. Yeah, that works. All right, Brown. You're up.
I am
Get
just
it.
going to jump on the skeleton and grab onto him.
Yes.
Go ahead, and we're going to do a contested athletics or acrobatics check. Well, you're going to jump on him?
Yeah, I'm just going to jump on him.
He's gonna jump on it.
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
Contest a 17 with
Oh.
your acrobatics. No,
Oh, no.
that's not going to do it.
Oh.
That is not going to do it.
No, it's not. No.
So you go to
No,
jump
twice
up
the
on
best.
it, and
Oh no.
you're going to impale yourself on one of his sharp, pointy bones that's sticking out of him as you jump up on him, and you're going to take 4 piercing damage from that.
Okay.
Right. Okay. So that's Brown.
Are you alive, Senka?
You can't speak. You don't know
Sort of.
that. Blue, you're up.
I'm hurt bad, and I'm on the ground, so I'm gonna try to punch him in the groin.
Oh, get him in the bone.
That was
nuts.
gonna be my plan.
Get him in the bone nuts.
Let's see that
Wish
roll.
me luck.
Ooh.
Yep. You're not sure whether or not he's anatomically correct, so therefore you're unable to connect with anything that might be damaging, unfortunately. So
Or he's a Kindle.
that does not work.
He's smooth.
If you don't have inspiration, you need that right now. So you get inspiration, Blue, if you don't have it already. All right, Purple, you're up.
So this is a skeleton man, right?
This is a skeleton. Yes.
Is he
This-
bigger than
this
me?
Man made of skeleton bones. Yes. Lemures are not super huge.
Yeah, we are
They're-
not very big.
Is it sensible to think that I could climb inside of its rib cage? Or am I too big for that?
Well, let me think.
Sensible
about this
to
here real
who?
quick.
I kind of want to like pilot him like a mech.
Oh god.
Yeah.
I want to ride this thing like a Gundam.
Just a
You
second.
think they smell bad on the outside?
It's even better inside.
Is that- what do you-
Oh gosh.
Um,
Man.
I don't know. Can you climb up inside? Well, no, because there's not an opening big enough for you to be
Okay.
able to try and get up inside. It's
Then in that case, I'm going to rely on my old fallback of biting, and I'm going to attack his groin with my teeth.
Yep. Bite him in the nuts.
I'm going to find out what's in there.
Bite him in the nuts.
Okay, go ahead and give me an attack roll. That'll work.
Oh no!
Okay, you're going to open up that big, wide orifice of yours, and you're going to try and shove it up into its groin, and you're going to get a bone shoved down your throat. He just got boned.
Yeah, we did it. Now we know.
Now we know.
Yep.
Oh no!
You're
I'm dead again.
You're dead again.
Oh god.
Watch out for those chicken bones.
Jeez.
No.
Chicken bones are bad. Well, interestingly enough, for some strange reason, though, that ethereal chanting happens again, and you regain consciousness with this bone sticking out of your mouth.
Of course it does. Oh, I'm definitely going to bite on it next time.
Right.
Target acquired is all I've got to say to you, Casey.
Oh my god.
Well, it turns around and stabs you.
No, not again.
Oh gosh.
Oh no!
Oh no.
It takes you down again. If an undead could say, die, 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 die.
When I go
Even
down
my boner doesn't take you down. Choking my boner, man.
in grunt speak, I'd go, I'll be back, fucker! You can't
All right,
kill
Green,
me!
you're up. Green, you're up.
All right. As I see this skeleton just wailing on the creatures similar to myself that surround it, I am going to go for another hit as I think inside of my head, eat shit! And all I say is, ah!
Casey, you have advantage as well, by the way.
I have advantage. Oh,
Yes.
You do.
Yeah,
Nice.
thank you, James.
Well, hopefully that means that our audience is enjoying the
Oh,
profanity-laced, somewhat. Well, we'll just go on. Yes, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay.
I'm laughing so hard I'm having trouble talking. Go ahead and roll the damage again, please.
Woo! Spicy!
Right, huh?
Nice.
All right. You do enough damage for it to. It seems to be kind of swaying on its feet. Brown, you're up.
Well, jumping didn't work, so I'm going back to the good old windmill attack.
Yes! Finish him!
Fatality. Go ahead and roll damage.
I hope you guys miss and I bite this guy's dick and he dies.
No, he hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh,
You already tried it. You choked on it, man. You
I know
choked
where
on
it's
it.
at now,
Roll that
though.
damage again.
it won't sneak up on me this time.
There you go. All right. You take the last one down. So well done with that, my friends. Yeah, as you look around, as the last one just kind of crumbles into a pile of bones, and you realize that there's these dead bodies laying in the room around you, and the one thing that was alive when you got there, but had a arrow sticking out of its face, that no longer has an arrow sticking out of its face, that's laying there on the ground in a pool of blood. You all of a sudden see...
Am I still dead?
No, actually, you have 1 hit point.
Hooray!
You regain consciousness, and you have 1 hit point. And everybody else gains 1 hit point too. By the way.
Perfect.
Yes.
I am slowly getting back up to max.
An imp, a fat imp wearing a broad grin, appears before you out of thin air. Steps right over here and he grabs the dead creature's satchel and slings it over his shoulder with a satisfied look on his face, and he says, "Man, I keep losing these things." And he looks up and he sees you all standing there, and he goes, "Oh, what we got here?" And that, my friends, is where we need to take a break.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Hey,
Let's go
Take about
ahead and
5
take a
minutes.
break.
We will be right back. Okay?
Alrighty.
Go.
Hey, we are back.
All right. Well,
Shit.
welcome back. Welcome.
Nice.
All right.
Is the skeleton's skull still on the ground?
Oh god.
It is on the ground in the back of the room over by the door. Yes.
Like the one that just died over here?
Yeah. It's just a pile of bones with the skull sitting on it, of course.
Okay,
Yes,
I would like to teabag it.
I want the pointy thing.
Sure.
I'm just gonna.
Yes.
Ah!
Okay, so before we get started, though, even though they've already started, we do have to mention that Gooey Cube, which is our sponsor, is going to be running games at Ethereal GaryCon come March 25th through the 28th. And if you haven't bought your ticket for Ethereal GaryCon, highly recommend it. This is, if you enjoy Gen Con and you enjoy tabletop role-playing games, then I say that you got to be a part of Ethereal GaryCon, because it's about all things role-playing games, and they're going to have hundreds upon hundreds of sessions of role-playing games that entire weekend, and it's all in the name of the master and the creator, Gary Gygax. His son Luke Gygax is the one who started it, and they're now in their 13th year, and obviously because of COVID, they're going to have it online this year. That's why they call it Ethereal. But go to their website, GaryCon.com, and you can purchase your badge at that point, and know that Gooey Cube is going to be running at least 15 sessions of Gooey games that entire weekend. So if you have the opportunity and the time and you would like to run a Gooey game, I would highly recommend it. Great GMs. You're going to have an immersive and fun one-shot experience. Everything will be provided for you right online. You're going to have a great time. We've run these games at least half a dozen, if not more, conventions now over the last 6 months, and the players just come away just happy as can be, because they're wonderful adventures. So join us for those, and support GaryCon, and support.
Yeah, and Casey, are you GMing games there? Because I know that Pam and I will both be GMing games there.
Oh, nice.
James will probably GM a game.
Yeah.
So you might get in one of our sessions.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, no kidding. Yep. If you're looking for one of us, you can actually look on the sign up pages for those games, and it'll actually say the name of the GM right there. I'm listed on all of them because I organize them, but yeah, look for those and it'll show you the name of the GM. So you are welcome to do that. All right, so an imp appears before you all, and he says, "Oh, what do we got here?" And he steps on over and kind of looks at you all. What do you do? We'll start with Purple. What do you do? How do you respond to this?
I hiss at him. And I start backing up and covering the body so he doesn't get my stuff.
Give me an intimidation check. We'll go with that.
Oh, it's going to be great.
He looks at you and he raises an eyebrow, and then he just starts laughing. All right, Baloo, what do you do?
I growl.
That's what little pieces of shit do when they're yours. Say, why not? He just kind of looks at you and looks at over at Green. What do you do, Green?
So I am standing over that skull, and I'm just gonna look at this imp with a huge grin on my face as I teabag the skull.
If you've used your inspiration, you get it back if you did. He looks at you and he goes, "You ever seen the meme with why am I thinking Malcolm Reynolds? It's why am I not thinking of his name? I know his name very well. Who plays Malcolm Reynolds? From Firefly.
Captain Mal.
Captain Mal.
The
I
one
can't
where
think of his
he's
name. Anyhow,
Nathan Fillion.
Nathan Fillion. There we go. Josh.
the one when he's like going.
You seen the meme where he's like, that kind of thing. Yes.
Yeah.
That's the exact expression that he makes. He's like trying to wrap his head around the fact that why is a Lemure doing so, but he's quite impressed with he's. So that may do something here in a little bit. All right, Brown, what are you doing? How do you respond? To this,
So as he's looking around to everybody else, I will have been mimicking him in some fashion, and then when he turns his attention to me, I pretend like I've done nothing. Just
give me a performance
looking
check,
away.
please. Give me a performance check.
Oh god, this isn't
Sure,
gonna go
sure.
well. Whoo, whoo.
Yeah,
All right, yeah. And he looks at you as you're doing that, and you're like, and your whole plan was to make it so he couldn't see you, and he's looking at you for like probably about 3 to 4 seconds before you realize that he's watching you do this. And then,
Oh man.
He was trying to baby Groot
It's
him.
just
Oh yes, yes.
but he looks around, and then all of a sudden he just kind of shakes his head a little bit. He's like, maybe we could kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
I'll pick up a rock and throw it at him.
Oh god.
Bone on your throat.
He pulls the bag off of his shoulder, that satchel that he had picked up from this dead creature that's laying on the ground there. And he pulls it back off his shoulder. He rifles around in the bag for a little bit and everything like that. And then all of a sudden he pulls out a handful of cookies. And he grabs 1 cookie. And each of you, he steps up to you and he shoves a cookie in each one of your mouths. Just almost as quicker than you could even realize that he was doing it. And there it is. And it looks like a piece of poop.
Wow,
Look at
all
that.
right.
Thin Mint.
Is that a Thin Mint?
Beautiful.
Oh god.
Yes.
And when that happens, immediately, you all get an alignment of your choice.
Ooh. Haha, yeah.
Also,
Oh, we're still in hell.
your intelligence and charisma scores become 10.
Ooh.
Intelligence and charisma?
Both become 10, yes. So on your character sheets, you're welcome to change those. You get an alignment score, your choice, whatever your alignment you want to be.
Yes.
And you now, all of a sudden, have the ability to speak and understand common and infernal.
So we can actually speak now.
And what's
How do we
more,
end?
you're gifted with the same sense of awareness, self-awareness, and autonomy as the imp. So you get to choose a name.
Oh, we get to pick our own name?
Yeah.
What?
What kind of name would we have?
Oh, on alignment or just half of the alignment?
Just
Like,
the
you know,
standard, one of the standard 9
chaotic.
alignments. Yeah, what,
Our intelligence
standard-
and charisma.
Intelligence and charisma both go to 10. So you can give yourself a name. You choose an alignment. Intelligence and charisma go to 10. You can speak and understand common and infernal.
Perfect. Oh, what? I don't know what kind of name a imp or whatever we are now would have.
I embody.
You're a lemure. You're just a
Oh, we're still
slightly
lemures?
more. Yeah, you're still lemures. You're just a slightly more
What's my name?
special lemure.
Oh, what would my name
So make
be?
up a name.
Sure. I'm
Make
gonna
up a
just-
name.
First thing that came to mind.
Teabag.
Teabag.
I am
Damn it! I
Teabag.
put shitbag.
Teabag. Well, that
Perfect.
works. I mean,
That works.
teabag, shitbag, that works. Nutsack, I don't care.
Maybe we're all bags. We're the bag family.
Yeah, we're the Bag Brothers.
Pussy lip side. Yeah, you tell me.
I'll be teabag.
Fine. Let's take it all together.
I guess it means I'm body bag then.
There you go.
All right, everybody got a name?
Yep.
Yeah.
And as this happens, he looks at all of you and he goes, quick, before you're sent back, you were summoned here to, well, I just kind of might have gotten involved a little bit with this, but you see, you've done me a solid, so I'll do you a solid. And before you get sent back, quick, tell me your name. Trust me, just trust me. It'll be very beneficial to you in the future.
As a demon, do we know how demons work?
You're not a demon, you're a devil.
Oh, that's true.
Well, we don't trust him.
You
Why
don't
not?
trust him?
Shitbag.
Yeah,
My name is
Yeah.
Shitbag.
I'm a body bag.
Okay, so you tell him. Okay, so Shitbag tells him his name. Okay.
I just became self-aware.
Okay.
I am going to teabag the skull once more. I'm teabag.
Sure. Yeah.
Shitbag and Teabag. What about what was Blue's name?
Blue balls.
Do you tell him your name?
After several minutes of staring,
You don't have several minutes.
Yeah.
several seconds.
Okay.
Did our health go back up?
No. Okay, so we have Blue Balls and we have Shitbag and we have Teabag and who else?
Yeah, I'm body bag.
Body
Oh,
Bag.
I hate it.
Body Bag. So Body Bag. So he's staring at you now. The other three told him their names. Do you tell him your name?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I know no better.
What's the worst that could happen? Right?
We don't understand things.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
That's right.
So you all give him your name? Okay, good.
He was just born today.
Yeah. Hey, how come we have the same last part of our name?
Your brothers.
Brothers! And I just run up and hug her.
We're the bag
So I
trio.
need to do one thing here. Let's do this. I want to.
As I grab you guys in a hug, I'm like, if we have to sacrifice somebody, it's Blue Balls, right?
Okay, so green.
Obviously.
Okay, so
Yeah,
who
absolutely.
is green?
That's myself, teabag.
And then brown was
Body
It's,
bag.
body
body
bag.
bag.
Body bag.
He's a guy, man.
And then blue is Blue Balls. And then purple is Shitbag.
Shitbag.
I should have been diarrhea.
These names. All right. Okay. You used to be stupid Lemure. And so Pip Pap. Okay. So we got to get it. Pip Pap. Okay. You used to be stupid Lemure, and now, well, you're slightly less stupid Lemure. So don't ask how. But there ain't no time. But you're about to go back to Avernus, and with any luck, you'll eventually get promoted. But do me a solid, though. Could you, while you're there, go to Tiamat's prison and find my friend Halvin Grangle and give him this cookie? And so there was one of you, I said, you did something, and I said it'll be good for you here in a little bit.
Teabag.
Yep, that was me.
Teabag. Okay, Teabag. All right. So he hands you a cookie. Okay.
I will take
He's
the
getting
cookie.
this cookie, and he also hands you. He says, "Here's a picture that'll help you find him." Second here, let me show you the picture. Right, there's your picture.
Oh, nice.
So it'll help you find him, and he says, and
Calvin and Hobbes.
It's like a photo.
he says, and oh, and he says this very loudly, "Don't tell anyone!" And pop! All of a sudden, you guys find yourselves back in Avernus.
Okay.
Back standing immediately in front of a very confused and upset Graz Ekul.
Oh, you son of a bitch, I've been waiting to tell you some things for the last 4 millennia.
Hold on just a second here. Let me get your tokens back over there. Roll20 has a lot of really cool features, but sometimes it breaks the flow of the adventure when you're
Yeah.
boom, boom, boom. There we go. Okay.
There we go. We're here.
There we go. Oh. Very, very angry. You soy sons of fucking asshole, big tit digger, fucking jack. I will suck you until you can't even blow hard anymore. I don't even know what the hell did you just goddamn you son of a bitch, just pick up that fucking stuff and move it over there, you asshole. And he just starts whipping away at you guys, screaming and yelling, just a slur of insults and profanity that would make a sailor blush.
You listen here, you son of a bitch. We've got other work to do now. So you can fuck off. Back to whatever pile of toenail bullshit you came from.
And he takes his fist and he just smashes you into a bloody pulp, and you're dead. You're destroyed.
Yep. I'll be back.
Again. Bite me.
He looks at the other Lemures like, what is going on here? And he looks at the other three of you or whatever as you say, bite me or whatever. And he takes his whip and he wraps it around your throat and he pulls on it and just rips your head right off. You're destroyed.
Oh no.
Yeah. And I say, now listen here, you fuck, and I just throw shit at him again.
That seems so serviceable to me. Like he
goes
still
over with his big meaty hand and he takes that just splatters on him, and he takes his big meaty hand and he just pulls all of that poop right off of his chest, and he grabs your head and he squeezes on your skull until you can't help but right in your jaws, and it opens up your mouth and he just stuffs it in your mouth and holds it there until you suffocate on it, and you're destroyed.
All right, and we know what this guy's name is, right?
Oh, wrong. Sorry. You don't know his name.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
All
you just
right.
know he's a big, nasty bone devil that
Okay.
was in charge of making your existence miserable because of who you are.
Okay, I'm gonna look up at him. Yep, I'm gonna look up at him. All right, listen here. With all due respect, suck my balls, fuck you, and then I'm gonna start picking stuff up.
Oh, I don't know what in the hell has happened here. This is just the most mind-blowing thing I've ever seen in my life. And he just reaches over and he does the whole. I think Scorpion does this move in Mortal Kombat where he grabs the head and he just rips your head out, and your spinal column is just dripping, blood and everything like that as he just tears you in half.
At least I died quick.
That was pretty quick.
Oh god.
Yeah, that went differently than I expected, but that's okay. That's okay.
Well, I was trying to be nice about it.
He did say with all due respect.
There's not a whole lot of nice ways to say suck my balls, but
And I still started picking stuff up. I don't know.
So, strangely enough, indeterminately amount of time later, why don't you guys all get all your hit points back? Just for fun there.
I was on 1 hit point. I had nothing to lose.
Yeah.
I had 8.
You all, strangely enough, you know, as you know on your character sheet, you know, after a certain amount of time, you just, you know, come back to life. Well, unlife or whatever the heck you want to call it, as devils in the lowest form of devil in hell. You find yourself in a different location. You find yourself in a very large hall that's about 70 feet wide and about 100 feet long. And there's a raised section at the end that houses a throne of bone and jagged black stone. And there's wide sheets of tattered purple silk hanging from iron rods behind the throne. And the ceiling above is lost in the darkness, and clouds of buzzing flies and large, regularly spaced windows look out upon the wastelands of Avernus. And this hall is brightly lit, though the area is sparse on sources of light. A very strange feeling. Despite this, though, occasional clouds of flies lightly obscure areas within the hall. And there's a smell of sulfur and burning flesh and rot, and you hear consistently whispering voices and distant screams of pain that shatter throughout the area.
This is the nicest place I've ever been.
It is, actually. It's much nicer than the plains of Avernus.
All right, boys, I think
there
we've
are
been
a number-
upgraded.
There are a number of lesser devils that meander about, most looking to ask what seems to be a very attractive and powerful looking devil sitting upon the throne. And they seem to be asking her questions. It's almost as if this is her throne room and this is her court. And she sees you all standing there as you kind of come back into being. And she folds her arms across her chest. And she's holding a whip of purple fire. And there's two bearded devils standing, each one beside her. And she says, "Well, hello. I
Hello.
have been keeping an eye. Yes, I do know that you can speak. And you will speak when I tell you you will speak.
yikes.
Do you understand?" And she snaps her whip in the air.
Yes, mistress.
That is what I like to hear. See? And she looks at over one of the fairly attractive looking devils that's standing off to the side. She says, "See? This is what I'd like to hear. Do you not know?" And she whips him with her purple whip, and he immediately just shatters into a splattering of blood and bone as she destroys him on the spot.
Yikes.
Wait,
Oh shit.
where was I? Ah, yes. I have been keeping an eye on strange circumstances of which you have seemed to have found yourself. But I'm a bit curious as to how this might have happened. Grazikul out there. Slimy little bastard he is. Did me a service by taking care of you all, so that I could bring you here once you have returned to this place of torment which we all desire to be a part of. Do we not?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
definitely.
Of course we do. Yes, what?
Mistress.
She whispers. There you go, my dear. You know exactly what you need to do.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, but I'm not sure that I know your name, my dear.
Blue balls.
Oh, yes. Well, thank you. You hear this little ding off in the distance as you say that. I appreciate that. And yes, they will be short. Well, no, you don't have those, but your friends do, and they will be shortly, I'm sure. So, where was I? Oh, I get so easily distracted. That's right. So, the circumstance. of how you seem to have come upon these abilities that ones such as yourself I've never known to have had before. Tell me, what seems to have transpired to give you these abilities? Anyone? Anyone?
We killed
I want
some.
cookies in your mouth.
And while you're say that again. Who was speaking up?
Cookies.
Cookies. Okay. Yes,
Remember
I do
Dad's
love
milk?
cookies.
Cookies.
Thin Mints, as they're called. I think
Yes.
those are the best. Yes.
Yes.
Do you have one?
He does.
You're not the one with the cookie, though, right?
No.
No, I didn't think so. Okay. All right.
Nope.
No, well. Oh, yes, the joys of those kind of things don't seem to really reach us.
How clever
If only I
it
could
was
get
for
summoned
the
to the
demons to invent
material
them.
plane. What's that?
How clever it was for the demons to invent them and send them into the creations, into the prime material planes, to corrupt and destroy.
Tell me. Cookies. I do not understand cookies. That is strange. Huh.
It's essentially flour, some sugar, a couple of eggs.
Oh, yes.
Brown sugar.
Well, we can
Cinnamon
put those
and
together
sunrise.
and then...
Chocolate.
Yeah.
Quite tasty. Eggs, quite tasty. They are.
Yes.
They are, yes. So, did anybody else speak up?
I was going to.
What did you say?
I was going to say that we killed some dumb skeletons, turned them into bone dust. Quite easy.
You know, sounds like you all might be able to do something for me with the skills that you have. That's a good idea.
I'll do
Tell me
anything
more
for you,
about the
mistress.
skills that you have. Oh, I'm sure you will. After we get done with the little mission that I put you on, we will find a way. And then old Blue Balls over there will know what that means. Of course. Yes.
Blue Balls got advantaged by someone in the audience, by the way, to
Ooh, nice.
take the pressure off.
The name's Teabag. And I don't
Somebody-
drink tea.
James
As
gave
you-
somebody disadvantage, but I'm not sure.
To the DM.
Oh yeah, DM.
Okay, nice.
Well,
Well,
having a dirty mouth.
okay, so of course. So Teabag has said something. Blue Balls has said something. Shitbag has said something. What about
Body bag.
Body bag.
Body bag.
So I will have just slowly shifted myself behind Blue Balls.
Just kind of.
Yep.
I'll look it around and then. Oh, never mind. You all seem to have some abilities, and I'd like to know more about these abilities. Could you tell me details about those abilities?
I've got a fist like a freight train.
I can pee
That
standing
is
up.
good. We could use that. Who gave you these abilities?
My penis. It's pretty much just point and shoot.
Oh my god.
I'm not even drinking.
Yeah, me either.
So yeah, so Blue
Oh,
Balls
God.
raises her hand. You're talking about your penis, which is appropriate. So she's trying to draw information out of you, and you guys get the impression that maybe from what PipGap said, maybe it's not a good idea to tell anybody this, you did talk about the cookie, which was kind of nice, interesting thing. Ultimately, the question is, before we move on, is anybody really say anything about the situation with Pip Yap or talk about him or anything?
I haven't said a word. Do I have pockets, or do I just have like skin folds, or how does this work?
It's called a mouth pouch.
Okay.
It's called a prison pocket.
Well, the cookie and the picture of Melvin or Helvin, whatever, is in there. And I don't say a word.
So what are we doing with this? Where are we going with this?
Where he's got the cookie.
Yeah, I've got the cookie in the picture.
Maybe you don't want to ask that question.
No, literally, it's like that's in the adventure. The question is, so what are we supposed to do with this thing? Where do we hide that? And that's what they say. It's called mouth pouch.
I will keep it in my mouth pouch.
Keep it in the mouth. There you go. Point and shoot. Okay, here we go. Well, she says, in
the hierarchy, is she higher than Pripyat?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, she is. And so, she, just 1 second here.
Pripyat did make it so I could think good and stuff, though, so I'm probably going to stay loyal to him.
So, she goes on and she says, so I need you to do something for me. There is another devil of the same stature as myself named Greylorn, and he seems to be keeping an eye on me, and I think there's even some who are within my court who are conspiring to see who may be elevated to the next step of promotion. And so there are some things that are going on in the Temple of Tiamat that could help me get information about the machinations of Greylorn. And I'm wondering if you could go to the Temple of Tiamat for me and find that information. And I'll tell you, because you all make me smile, and I know we will have much fun together once you return. I will offer you promotion if you do this service for me. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Well, fun is my middle name, so sign me up.
Fuck off!
Give me a deception check, please.
Alright.
Hang on just a second
not bad.
here. Yeah, there it is.
And we don't know who Pip-Yap works for, do we?
Uh-oh.
Would you do that? Immediately her gaze shifts over to you and she looks at you and she's like, why would you do that?
I was just saying what a brilliant idea that this was.
Really?
Yes.
What a devilish thing to say, you lying piece of shit.
No, that's my native tongue. I was from Kalishtar. It means great plan.
He's from the land of fuck off.
High five.
How get Tiamat?
If you're going to be able to succeed in this mission, you're going to need to do a better job than that. Okay?
Should I try again?
No, don't try again.
Okay.
Just don't even go there.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you all want to be promoted or not? Because I can get
absolutely.
rid of you. I can send you back to Graza Cool. I really don't
No.
get yes. Okay, ship
No.
back. Okay, blue balls, yes, no?
No. I want to
No,
go Tiamat.
Okay. Okay, you want to be promoted. Of course you would.
Yes.
Why would you want to be a shit little lemure? I mean, I mean, really. Yes, okay. All right. Teabag, would you like to be promoted?
I mean, if that includes whipping, yeah.
Oh, yes. And it is going to hurt. Trust me. Okay, how about you, Bodybag?
Yeah, we can take care of your problem.
Okay, that sounds good. All right, and with a dismissive gesture, her name is Jezrika, if I didn't tell you. I'm sorry.
Jezrika?
Jezrika. With a dismissive gesture, Jezrika's hand causes waves of exquisite agony to corrose through your body. And without warning, the numerous devils that are in the hall all converge upon you, and they start rending your flesh from your body by the fistful in a bloody frenzy, as blood and guts and everything just goes flying everywhere. And after what seems like an eternity, and you know what eternity is, it seems like an eternity of pain, the assembled host backs away from you. And you see the occasional pieces of shredded skin still hangs from your gore-covered body. But it's different now. Now, what was once a shapeless mass of flesh is now slender, with spindly limbs and 2 leathery wings.
Oh,
nice.
And a tail ending in a barbed stinger.
I like it.
Congratulations, you have been promoted to imps.
Heck yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Basically gods.
Imp teabag. I like the sound of that.
All right.
Shitbag the imp.
And not only that, but you are promoted to an imp, and you all have been given actually special powers as an imp as well. And so you will be named after certain archdevils.
Okay.
And so I am going to go ahead and, based on your color, blue balls becomes, and I'm going to show this to you. You are Mephistopheles, Eldritch Might Imp. So I am going to go and grab Mephistopheles here, and I need to give that one to Pam.
So this is going to be a whole new character sheet?
Yeah, a whole new character sheet.
Okay, cool.
There you go. Okay. So blue should be in now. Okay, nice. So then we have Glacia, the hidden hand of imp, hidden hand of Glacia. I'm going to show that to you, and that one is going to be Body Bag becomes the hidden hand of Glacia.
Nice.
So that is Jim. So let me.
That is your kind of character right there.
It really is.
And say right, and then we are going to have the Herald of Zariel. The Herald of Zariel is going to be Shitbag's imp.
Herald of Shitbags.
There you go. Now you can get back at all those archery skeletons.
Yeah. I learned.
It's go. Then we're going to have Fierna, which is Fierna's Guile. Ooh. Green is going to become Fierna's Guile. Imp.
Ooh, I like that.
You're a bard.
Heck yeah. See, all this that I've been doing, this is all for a reason, I guess.
All work.
There you go. So, Pip Yap on imps. Lesser devils, spined devils, imps like me, bone devils. Well, we're all lesser devils. Contrary to the title, this actually isn't a bad gig. while you've got others itching to hit you with whatever you have in hand, you're also more or less left alone to do what you were born to do, and that's be mean. Us imps, well, we're a little easier. We're clever, we're sneaky, we're crazy and fun to be around, of course. But the problem here is our ability to fly. We can shape change, and we can turn invisible. But don't worry about that, because you all know that, right? Of course you do. So, all right, you all have access to your characters?
Yes,
Yes.
I do.
Able to control them?
Oh,
and everything
wait.
like that?
Yep, I got
Yes.
my character sheet pulled up, ready to roll.
All right. So at this point,
We keep our names.
I'll be. You can keep your names. Yes, those are your official names. Okay.
Okay.
But I'm going to be referring to you as either Color or Mephistopheles or Gladia or Fiona or Zariel or
Okay.
something like that.
Yeah.
And unless you, we'll just do that. Okay. So, all right. So you all go through the harrowing promotion experience, but you find yourselves on the far end of it feeling much better about yourselves and much more excited about your newfound freedoms and abilities. And as of this point, as Pip-Yap puts it, as an imp, you obviously can do quite a bit more things. And so you are well equipped individually with your skills and such to be able to handle situations that you may encounter in the Temple of Tiamat, of course. You have no weapons. She gives you no weapons or armor or anything like that. Knowing that as you travel across the plains of Avernus, it is littered with all kinds of broken weapons and things of that sort if you're looking as such. But as you travel across the plains of Avernus, the manner of which the multiverse moves is unusual, and it moves in an infinite plane. Sheer will alone can often move you faster than your legs or your wings. And oddly, no matter which direction you all seem to go, you all eventually seem to find your way to the temple. It's a strange experience within these other planes, of course, and had you have known this as a lemure is quite unlikely because of the state of your mental abilities at that point. But as an imp, you're beginning to start to learn more about who you are and what kind of experiences there are in this world. Let me ask all of you as we begin, how does it feel to be an imp? Zariel?
Hot. And sticky.
Of course, why not? Glacia, how does it feel to you to be an imp?
I like this. Spread my wings and just kind of like jab at the air with my needle tail.
I feel like you could really do some damage with one of those things. Yeah, that works. Okay. How about Mephistopheles? Tell me,
Definitely stretching those wings.
they flap out, and you kind of feel yourself as you flutter them, as you kind of fly up into the air, and you realize, wow, you can really move around across the plains and
Gonna do some
get
barrel
where you need
rolls
to go.
and some loop-de-loops.
Give me an acrobatics check real quick while you're doing that. Gotta step out of the nest and kind of
nice.
figure out how to do that. And yeah, you spin around quite a bit, and immediately, boy, she's got this down. She's doing some flips, and she's acrobatic is all get out there. That's awesome. All right, and then how about you, Teabag? He already changed his name. He just likes the name.
Well,
How does it feel to be an imp?
it feels very freeing and expressive, and I'm gonna kind of spread my wings and twirl about just a little bit as I hold my tail, stretch it out, and just play it like a banjo.
And as you hold on to that and you do that, you have the ability to make that song and you all, you kind of get a groove going on. And so as you're traveling across these barren plains, and you see the temple off in the distance, and the music is going on, it has this strange singing sound of what sounds like violins off in the distance, and the maybe somebody playing the sound of a dissonant harp or something like that. It's like what we're listening to right now. Yes. So.
Really? Shouldn't it be from Deliverance?
Well, that might work. Yes. So you find your way to the temple, and through the newfound abilities that you have, you know kind of where you need to go to get inside and kind of stay out of view. And as you slip yourselves within the temple, you realize that you're devils, and Tiamat and her horde aren't really partial to devils or demons, one or the other. And, they're ones that are there, but they don't want to be a part of the blood war and have to deal with that. So it's more of a place for her to lair and have her consorts, and obviously the cultists that have followed her into Avernus, into death, reside there, and things of that sort. So as you travel into the temple, it's a giant fiery mountain, and it's basically a series of caves and caverns as you start to travel into these tunnels, as you move through them. And within the temple itself, there are regularly spaced torches set into wrought iron sconces on the walls, so everything's really well lit, albeit the light is eerie, and it seems to dance throughout the 5 different primary colors of the chromatic dragons constantly. It's somewhat disheartening, and it makes it feel a little strange as you see this. There is the stench of rot and sulfur that permeates the temple inside and out, and there's an ever-present drone of flies that fills the air, while you hear distant screams and roars and laughter echo faintly within the caverns of the temple.
Maybe we should live here.
Oh.
This is way better than that last place.
But I'm not sure that the Denzians of the temple would like that very much, as you know, they don't look kindly upon devils or demons, as it were. So you know that you might, of course, you know that it might behoove you to stay somewhat stealthy and quiet as you move through. I'm going to go ahead and move you guys to a new map here.
I think I can do that.
So I moved you to a new map. Are you guys able to see that?
I sure can.
Yep. Okay, perfect.
Well, the flying part of it.
All right. So you guys are moving through these caverns, and you know you want to kind of keep yourselves quiet. Here's Pip Yap on Tiamat's Lair. Tiamat's Lair is pretty much what you think it would be. A huge cavern with a big pile of gold in the middle. All of that is surrounded by 5 big pillars carved to resemble each of the 5 types of chromatic dragons in nasty, fearsome poses. You know, the standard stuff. And then smack right in the middle is Tiamat. Pro tip: if you find yourself in Tiamat's lair, get out, like, now. Quick, just don't even go there. So you guys are wandering through the caverns in this temple. Go ahead, sorry. Go ahead.
You said too late.
Yeah, he sent us here.
Already here.
We did it.
So you find yourselves in the temple. I need somebody to roll me a d4, please.
Someone else can get it, I suppose.
Hey, I
D4
typically
powers
suck at rolling.
Was it
All right,
two?
a 2. Right. As you guys, not surprisingly, as you move through these caverns and you're trying to stay away, sometimes you'll see images, or not images, but sometimes you'll see the shadows of the denizens of the temple moving through the corridors, and you kind of quietly try and hide or go invisible or do your various skills and stuff like that. Fly up to the ceiling, push yourself against the walls and stuff. Unfortunately, the disorienting, constantly shifting colors of the lights and stuff like that make you lost in this network of tunnels as you're trying to find some place that might give you some information of where this individual that Jezrika wanted you to get details about might be, and also, if you remember back to Pip Yap wanted you to find his friend Halvin Grangle, who was in the in the temple as well. So good good reason to be there, but you get lost. I need each of you to make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh, no.
As you seem to be traveling for almost eternity. Well, would you look at that?
no.
That's a good roll.
No.
Okay.
Not
So,
good.
all right. Anybody use their inspiration on any of those rolls?
Nope.
No.
The DM is giving you a chance to think about it.
I'm just asking. It may or may not do you any good. I'm just asking. All right. So the brown glacier
With me.
really well. Constitution, and you feel like you could do this all day. Yeah.
Yeah.
Though purple has, that's a tea bag, right? No. That's
Nope, it's shit bag.
No. Yeah. Sorry. All these different names are now starting to confuse me. So I'm just going to go by color, and you can call yourselves whatever you want.
That's fine.
Okay.
But green there.
Not good.
You need a level of exhaustion, please.
Oh, no.
So you get a level of exhaustion.
Purple was okay.
Second.
Where can I add that?
You started talking about me, but then lost track of what you said.
Yeah. No, I was going in order.
Oh, that's okay.
Where can I add conditions or something?
So you have disadvantage on ability checks. So just keep that in mind.
Okay.
So you have a level of, so yeah, you have a disadvantage on ability checks until that level of exhaustion is cleared. Okay.
I don't like the sound of that.
All right.
Nope.
So then we go to purple, and you find yourself feeling lost, but not feeling exhausted by this travel. And then we go to blue, and blue is just not feeling real good about what's going on. She had been spinning around so many times. She was really good at that and stuff like that, but you kind of made yourself motion sick. And so your body's still kind of getting used to that. And so you have a level of exhaustion as well, especially as the disorientation just adds to that motion sickness as you move through.
I'd like to sidle up to Body Bag and say, "Hey, Body Bag, you know they're not looking so hot back there, and you know we got to eat. So if we stay lost here,
You going first.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, Teabag's our brother,
Totally on the page with you.
so Blue Balls goes first. Yeah,
Absolutely.
Blue Balls goes first though.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Sure.
Fuck them.
Hey, look at this. I'm a white dragon.
I know you got a baby dragon too. All right, just as long as we're clear. We're good.
Anything else from anyone? That's awesome.
I can hear you all.
Shut up.
Can't.
I'm standing right here, falling over.
Alright, well, don't concern yourself with this,
Yeah,
alright?
you're not strong enough to fight us anyway.
Just know we're gonna eat you.
Yeah.
Promises, promises.
All right, shitbag. Just remember this. I can heal you. All right,
You can heal me?
I can.
That's why we're not going to eat you first.
Just remember that.
Okay.
Everybody give me a, or not everybody, I'm sorry. Somebody else give me a D4 roll, please.
I got it this time.
Ooh, is that good or bad?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
Okay. So as you move around a corner, two spiny devils
Ooh. No good.
and approach you, come up to them and say, You all, what are you doing here?
Whoops.
You're not allowed in here. Tell me what you are doing. Right
Click the
now.
button.
Everybody give me a... well, everybody tell me what you say.
Yeah.
Not what you do, but what you say in response.
All right.
None of your fucking business.
Don't mind us. We're just chilling. All right. We're just here for a little fun. You want to join?
I don't know if you can see our
Well, fun
wings.
is what we do, but you little peons, these are a higher class than you all. What was that? Saying?
Oh, I was just gonna say, I don't know if you can see these wings, but we dragons.
No, you're not. Shut up.
Hey. Be cool. Just
Yeah, we
Be cool.
might be
Come on.
peons, but come on, we're here for some fun too, you know.
come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Give me your definition of fun. Tell me what you're talking about.
I mean, obviously to cause havoc, you know, on idiots, duh.
Well, that blue one over there, she looks mighty tasty.
Yeah,
I mean, is that
We
what your idea of fun is?
we were
I
just
mean,
talking about that.
Leathery- I mean, imp jerky. It's good stuff, is it
we
not?
were
I mean,
just talking about
it
that
might
like
be.
moments ago.
Fast snack.
The problem is, I'm not a fan of eating blue balls. Have you ever eaten blue balls?
Eating blue balls? No, I have not. Are they cold? They sound like they might be cold.
Can
They're
be.
not cold, but they're pretty
Do they
disgusting.
taste like blueberry?
Do you know what a
Blueberry
cookie
iced
tastes
tea.
like?
A cookie? What do cookies have to do with this?
Do you know what they taste like?
I don't know what a cookie is.
Okay,
Okay,
you know
everybody
No
give me
one fights
everybody-
back.
everybody give me a deception roll, please.
if I can find my thing here.
It looks like my come on argument is doing pretty good.
I'll take a 15! I'll take it!
Okay, anybody want to use their inspiration on that roll?
I mean,
I'm good with a 19.
I don't think I need to with a 15 at disadvantage. That ain't bad.
So you guys have this discussion with them, and they kind of laugh, and they laugh at you, and they're enjoying the shenanigans of the things that you're saying, and you know they get to laughing and giggling a little bit, and they're like, oh, it sounds like you're right up our alley, and whatever you want to do, it just doesn't even matter to us, but apparently one of the consorts has something that we need to go get taken care of, so we're gonna go
which
deal
one?
with that. And I think it was red. Yeah, I think it was red. So we're gonna go deal with them, and you all just carry on. Just be careful, because if you run into any of the Abishai, those are some nasty bogas. They won't even think twice before they just smash you to smithereens. So be wary of the Abishai. Okay.
Okay. Hey, I have a friend that's a vine demon, and you guys are so cool. What were your names, so that if I see him again, I can.
You have a friend that's a demon?
Yeah.
Are we not at war with them?
No. He's a vine.
You're pulling my. You're yanking my chain, right?
Yeah, vine devil. What? He's one of you guys.
Oh, you're so funny. This
Yeah.
And he just kind of laughs, and he just kind of pats you on the back as they yeah. Wait, what?
I said, it's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, man.
Yeah.
You make me laugh. Yeah, and they give you a high five. Take 1 damage from the spine on his hand.
That hurts. That hurts a little.
So they head on off down the hallway there. So.
And hate trees.
Of course. Eventually, you all find your way towards. You can move your tokens up a little bit if you want to up into this space.
Ooh. There's glowy bits.
You seem to find your way into a room that is abuzz with activity. This seems to be some sort of a maybe a foundry, or a place where they're building weapons and armor and things like that. You see racks of armor and weapons hanging on the wall. There are dozens of lemure just running around throughout this room, just all over the place, and they seem to pay no attention to you, because obviously you're an imp. You're of higher station to them.
Mm-hmm.
They're not going to get in your way. They don't want to be beat to death or destroyed or anything like that. So they're moving around.
Shit asses. Hate lemures.
Did you just say they got shit on their ass?
Look at him. Look at you. Oh, fuck off. Look at you. You kill that one.
Do you squish one?
No, I'm telling them to squish each other.
No. All right. So the one you tell him to squish over, he goes over and he wraps his arms around him and pulls him, squeeze, until they just kind of explode into a bloody sludge there.
They think they're people.
The one that just killed the other via bear hug, I'm gonna cast some vicious mockery at it. Look at you! You squished that guy, but you still got shit on your ass.
All right, go ahead and roll. Or no, he needs to roll a.
Yes. I think it's a spell save. Yeah.
Yeah.
DC 12.
Gonna laugh if he passes.
Just a second here.
Just the Hulk Hogan of lemures.
Right?
Charisma save?
Yes.
Meets his
That
meat.
meets, yep.
With all its grunting and everything, apparently it doesn't hear you. Although it was really good. I like that one. Inspiration if you don't have it already. All right. So, despite the walls and ceilings of the chamber being rough, the floors seem to be smooth and level, though they descend as you progress deeper into the depths of the mountain.
Well, hang on.
Yeah.
Before we progress, there was mention of some racks of weapons.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, I want a weapon.
Pick any weapon that you can think of that would be a basic weapon in the player's handbook.
Can I get a longbow or a short bow?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. And some arrows.
There too.
Yeah, because they don't work very well without those.
Yeah.
I
See, when I was a lemure, I wouldn't have thought of that.
Anybody else?
I want two of the sharp, pointy things.
Long or short? Do you like it long or short?
Neither.
Put
Blue
all
balls.
in the way you use it.
That is good to know. Thank you for the advice. Short sword, long sword, dagger. What are you looking for?
Short sword.
Short sword. Okay. There you go. Yep, you find one. Yeah. Looking
2.
quite vicious and nasty. 2 of them. Yes. Yes. Serpentine shaped. Yes.
Chris
What do you think? Okay.
Corkscrew,
Sweet.
perhaps.
Anybody? Corkscrew. That's a
What,
good devil weapon.
Your stone maul?
All right. Anything else?
Would there be a chance I could find maybe a burlap sack or some sort of bag? Oh no!
What happened?
I think we
Can't
lost
hear anything.
sound on him.
Okay,
Can
no,
you-
I got it now.
There we go.
Can you hear me now?
You're back.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can find yourself a bag, burlap sack. That sounds good.
I'm gonna take that, and then I'm gonna grab, maybe 2 or 3 lemurs and just shove them in my bag.
It's a
Okay.
Kinder bag of holding.
You could probably get, for the size of the bag, you might be able to grab one and stick it in there. Let's go ahead and have you give me, we're going to do a contest. Either give me an acrobatics or athletics check,
Yes.
please. Your choice. And I need to go find this guy here. Pop. So 17 to his 11. Yeah. You're able to gather up one and stuff it in a bag, and so the bag's kind of wiggling around and grunting and groaning as you've got it stuffed into the bag, and it's kind of wiggling around. It's somewhat distracting. You're trying to hold on to the bag.
Be quiet. You got that?
And it won't stop wiggling around. So it's in there.
Sure. All right, I'll ignore it for now.
Okay. All right.
Did you
got
catch the
bag
Hulk
closed.
Hogan?
Catch the what?
Did he catch the Hulk Hogan Lemure?
Oh, does it have a blonde mustache? I'm not sure. Anybody else?
No, I think I'm good.
Yeah, I think we're good. I don't need anything.
So it seems as if as you guys could move forward into somewhat of the next chamber there. This chamber, it's approximately about 40 feet by 50 feet in size, and it's got about a 20-foot ceiling. It's brightly lit by a number of iron braziers and torches set in iron sconces on the walls. And there's a large forge on the southern wall that sheds bright orange light throughout the room. So down here, there are what appears to be a few cultists in this room, and then what is definitely a leader standing over towards the forge, kind of barking orders and telling people things to do. Everybody give me a perception check, please.
All right. I'll take a 14. That ain't bad.
Who rolled the 14 noticed that this individual right here, who I was talking about, who seems to have the is the one who's barking the orders, seems to have eyes that they look like they're just black sockets that seem to be oozing some sort of pus or something like that, but that doesn't seem to keep him from, pointing at and giving instructions to those around him.
Okay.
What do you all do?
I assume.
Do we see another exit or something?
Sneak
Well,
along
the cavern in the room continues off towards the east.
I assume
Is
that
he
these
speaking
aren't friendly
Infernal?
people.
He is not speaking in Infernal. He's speaking in Common, which you all understand Common.
Okay.
What kind of orders are they barking?
Just telling him to do things like, foundry type stuff,
Okay.
making weapons and beating things, and
Increase the heat on the
Blacksmith stuff.
forge.
And we were sent here to kill these people?
You were sent for two things. You were sent by, you were sent back. You weren't sent back by Pip Yap. You're essentially the conjuration spell that brought you to. I'll tell you the story later. But essentially, it wore out, and you ended up back where you came from. But he gave you the cookie, which gave you some powers, which then rose the suspicion of Jezrika, who brought you all to her,
Yep.
who wanted to know what was going on. She promoted you all. Now she wants you to find out information about Greylon. But primarily, your main reason was to find this Halvin Grangle to help Pip Yap, because he told you he would give you something for doing as such. So
Okay.
More cookies.
Yeah, probably more
these are good.
cookies.
Probably.
Yeah. Thin mints.
So 10 minutes.
And none of these people look like Helvin, do they?
Halvin Grangle.
Look
Since
like
he's a
stick
stick figure on a piece of paper, and they're actually, corporeal creature, humans that are, they've, been raised in hell, and tormenting. No, I don't know. You tell me. Do they look like individuals on that picture?
I don't think so.
I can pop that back up. I love that you put that up there, but I can't pop that back up on the screen. So
Yeah, I'll
do
take
any
that.
of them look like that brown guy standing there holding that red guy with the wings? His hand? No.
I
Alvin plus
don't think.
Pip-Yap
Yeah, I don't think any of them look like a spiky-haired guy.
Hey,
He's
Blue
got a
Balls,
hood
are
on,
you
can't tell.
are you sneaking into that room, or what are you doing?
I'm sneaking.
Okay, give me a stealth check, please.
After that, then I've got an idea.
They don't seem to recognize you there. The others are not quite in the chamber yet, so they don't see you either. So, all right, what's your idea?
So all of these little minions that are getting orders barked at them, they all look the same?
Well, you have all the lemures that are, milling about doing the instructions that they're given, like, move, move these things that are made over here and stuff. And then you have these cultists that are kind of helping, forge the weapons and stuff. And
yeah, so the cultists.
They all look very, very similar, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I want to disguise self and look like one of these cultists.
Okay, so you're quiet again.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. I think sometimes it'll cut out, so I apologize for that.
Oh, you're fine.
I'm told that sometimes as we're playing.
But,
So
I will.
okay. Yes. Disguise self.
I will do disguise self and have myself look like one of the cultists.
Okay. Right. And that sounds good. Anybody else doing anything else?
Hide behind a rock.
Trying to, fly eastward and stay out of the view of everyone.
All right. Then I need a stealth check from each of you. My friend Green, Teabag there. Did you you change yourself into looking like one of those? What
Yep.
are you doing then?
I'm going to move over to the area with them and either try and get close to one and try and talk to them, or wait until an order gets told by the lady or person. Oh, it cut out again.
Okay. How about now? Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, as you move into the room, you actually get ordered to come over to the forge and make sure that you get the coal fed into the forge appropriately. So.
Okay, and there's other cultists that are doing the same thing that I've been tasked to do.
This one right here. So basically take this one's place.
Oh, I definitely missed that. You froze for a second, but you're good now.
Okay. Sorry, Mike.
It's just catching up, Casey. I heard you say tag the one that you just did, but it just now pinged.
Okay, that one there.
So you need to replace that one. That one was feeding the forge, and it was asked to go get something else. So you need to replace it.
Okay.
Is what you've been instructed to do.
I'll be there. Are there any?
Okay.
There's no other cultists that are close to me, or?
No, there's one over here, which is that's 10 feet away. There's one over here that's 20-ish feet away.
Okay, would I be able to shovel the coal while getting close to the one over here?
Not really.
Okay.
No, it's over there. It's over there working on an anvil, banging away on a sword.
Okay. After shoveling a few bits of coal into the furnace, and it seems to be well fed, then I want to try and sneak my way over here so I can have a conversation with them.
So you do that. Go ahead and give me a stealth check.
All right. There it is. Oh, that's a 4.
Oh yeah.
Actually.
That's
All
a
right.
fumble.
Do you want to use your inspiration on that, or?
That sounds like a great idea. Let me use some inspiration on that. I'm trying to make some magic happen here.
So does he roll again, or does he just take the 10?
No, he just takes 10.
I'll take the 10. That's a nice even ground.
It's not a fumble.
You see this one down here. Say, wait! I told you to feed coal into that furnace. Why are you walking away? Get back to work.
I'm helping this one over here. The furnace seems fed enough for a minute.
It's
And
me,
he's talking back.
by the holy lady of the blessed 5 colored heads. You shall be punished for this insolence. Get back to work, or I will punish you right now.
Oh, punish me! Ha ha!
Are you serious?
I'm by that.
I'm gonna shake my butt at her a little bit.
So what do we have here?
Oh man, someone's a sub.
It moves over towards you, and then it reels back and opens his mouth, and then all of a sudden he spits fire on you. Make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay. That's a 9.
Okay. All right. He spits fire right all over the top of you, and it burns you, and you're going to take...
Don't we have?
I am
fire
immune to
immunity?
fire damage.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
he's-
immune to fire damage? Yes, you
Yep.
are. Okay, so you're not going to take any damage, but it's going to burn your disguise right off of you.
Would I just look
So-
like a naked cultist?
No, it just burns the
Okay.
disguise right off of you. You cast disguise self on yourself, and that fire actually burned the disguise off of you at this point, and it sees through that, and you're standing there as an imp in full view of this cult fanatic is really what it is. So, because again, it doesn't seem as if it's got eyes. I wouldn't say that it's sitting there staring at you. But I will throw it to you. Not only what do you do? We'll come back to you in a second, but I want to find out what the others are doing at this point. As you were trying to sneak across the room, I'll let you sneak to where you were planning on sneaking, and then tell me what you're doing in reaction to what just happened down below there in the room.
They were gonna eat me. Fuck them.
Well, I might need him to die for me later. So, Casey, I would like to come screaming across the gap between me and the cult leader, and smash into him as hard as I can and attempt to push him into the oven.
Little Hansel Gretel action.
Are you flying or are you running?
Flying.
Flying. Because you can fly. I mean, who gets to fly, right?
Right?
Yeah.
Might as well. Okay. I need you to make a athletics or acrobatics check, your choice, and I will contest that.
I'll do acrobatics.
Look at that. All right, so
69.
he flips his wings out.
Nice.
Learned something from Blue Balls and her spindling around, and realized how easily you could just throw your wings back and jump up into the air and you shoot right at him. And you certainly hit him, just spear him right in the chest and push him right directly into the forge.
As I do it, I scream, "Get fucked, nerd!"
Whoosh. It is definitely the whoosh. You smell burning hair and flesh as he falls into the forge and immediately is being consumed by the fire. His screaming, and the other cultists look up like, "Oh my god, what the hell just happened?" And they see this imp flying into him and pushing him into the forge there. I'm going to put you right there as you run into him. I'm going to have him take... oh, jeez.
A bunch of fire damage.
Fireball spell?
Sure, a forge worth of damage.
Probably. That's 8d6, right?
Yeah.
Way to start off strong.
All right.
Great. Solid.
Well,
moves.
it doesn't kill him.
This was
But
coordinated.
he's definitely on fire, and he, he's able to pick himself back up, and he is on fire.
This was well calculated.
By the way, this is when you say yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
I was gonna say, "We are your lord and masters now. Your old leader is burned and dead. Submit to the
Merry
cult of
Christmas."
shitbag."
Yeah. No.
All right. Well, he is on fire. He is able to drag himself out of the furnace, but he is quite hurt and on fire, rolling on the ground, or trying to put himself out. So let's go ahead and roll initiative, everyone, and make sure you select your tokens this time.
Yes, I was about to forget that.
Oh.
Oh no.
Right.
Would I roll at a
Master.
disadvantage? Or do I just keep the 6?
If you want to burn an inspiration, you can burn it on that. No, not initiative. No, you can't burn it. You can't use inspiration. Yeah.
Well, no, I was
Oh, you
wondering
could use
if
your
it would
advantage.
be-
Yeah. You
No.
got advantage, didn't you? Yeah.
No, I have 1 point of exhaustion.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you roll it with disadvantage or exhaustion. I don't think so.
Okay, so I'll just keep that
I think
one.
that's disadvantage on ability checks. So no.
Okay.
So not initiative. Okay.
Cool.
All right. Did I get initiative for these guys?
Dang.
Uh-oh.
I'm going last.
All right.
At least it
Purple.
wasn't a -1. Yeah, so purple is now like, I gotta finish this dude off. I'll just like point blank, just pull my bow back and just thump.
Shoot it through the head. Okay.
Yeah.
You get advantage.
All right.
He's prone on the ground, on fire, of course.
Oh.
Well, yeah, that advantage worked.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll
Oh,
damage for it,
great,
please.
good, very good.
Yeah, your arrow goes right through his head, and he's dead.
Nice.
That was just enough damage to kill him, too.
Nice.
Fear me!
Of course. All right, so you just took out the big boy. All right, so we're gonna go on to well, he's dead. So we're gonna go on to the cultists now. Well, this one's gonna go after Teabag because
Why not?
it's attacking his master, and it's standing right next to him with a scimitar. He's going to take a swing with a scimitar, and he is going to slash you.
That hits indeed.
For 4 slashing damage.
Ooh, that's a lot of damage.
Okay. This one's going to run over and go after Chitbag with his scimitar and slash him for 4 slashing damage. And this one's going to come over as well and try and hit Shitbag and hit him for 4 slashing damage.
Oh no! Shitbag's on 1 hit point.
Not good. Not good.
All right, and the screaming and yelling of all of that makes this one come over and go after Blue Balls and slash her for 4 slashing damage.
Hey!
That was a bonus cultist.
Oh no!
I didn't see him.
Oh no! I can see him.
Yeah.
No.
All right, so that leaves Brown.
Yep. Well, seeing all this unfold, they're like, "Hey, those are my snacks. Leave them alone." I'll come over here, then I'm gonna stab him with my stinger. Hopefully.
All right, I think that'll hit. Yeah, that'll hit. For target must make a Constitution saving throw to find out what kind of damage he takes. All right, so he needs to make a Constitution save.
Oh my
He
god!
failed, so he takes 10 points of poison damage. So you take your stinger and you stick it right in his ear, and it goes into his brain, and it just melts his brain with all of that poison. He's dead.
Dang.
All right, well. Okay, Blue Balls, you're up.
Well, I'm stabbing back at that guy who just stabbed at me.
With your swords.
Short swords.
Short
Yes.
swords, yeah. Okay. Stabby stab.
Stabby stab.
No sneak attack. Because
he's
you
right
don't
there.
have advantage. Yeah, you don't have advantage. But you can attack with both of them. So. Alright, the first one hits, the second one misses. So go ahead and roll damage on the first one. 5 piercing damage. All right.
We'll take it. We'll take it.
That hurt. All right. We're going to go to Teabag.
Oh, hey, it's actually my turn. Okay. Seeing my brother here about to die, I am going to cast a healing word.
I saved you from the cultist. Now you're helping me.
I don't know why it doesn't do that. Okay.
Under spellcasting and go to your main sheet. And under spellcasting and attacks, click on it there.
Okay.
And then it may ask you what level you want to cast it at, and cast it level 1.
Hey, there it is. Okay, I see it.
There you go.
Hey,
4 hit points back to Shitbag.
Shitbag is pleased.
You know, Brown should have been Shitbag. You know, now that I think about it, but that's all right.
Yep. And then I'm going to turn to the cultist behind me that hit me, and if I'm able to, use like a free action to give him a few words.
Well, Healing Word is a bonus action, so you still have a full action.
That's true.
Yeah.
I totally forgot about that. Okay, so I'm going to turn around to this dude that slapped me here, and I'm going to try and give him a few words, and I'm going to say to him, that dude was just killed on fire.
Mockery?
No, I'm just talking to him.
Just talking.
Yep. That leader that we just killed, dude was a cunt. We're not here to hurt you. We're here for other reasons.
Right, go ahead and give me a persuasion.
I'll take a 10.
Oh. Oh!
Perfect.
No.
By the skin of your teeth.
You're cutting out, Casey.
But he just flew into him, and he put forget his name. Where's his name? There he is. Put Spurnick in the fire, and I don't understand. What did he do to you? Did Our Lady send you to do something to him? Did he?
Yeah. Sure
Did he
did.
offend her? Well, I don't want to be destroyed.
We're not here to destroy you. We're just killing that cunt.
And I'll just hold back then. Fine. Don't touch me.
That's my man. I'll slap him on the back lightly.
Okay. All right. Well, it's back to shitbag.
Get fucked, nerd! And I'll stab him in the brain with my tail.
Okay. The one that he just talked down, or the one in front of you?
No, the one in front of me that just cut me.
All right. Well, that is a Constitution save, right? Yep.
Oh no.
So he makes that. So he takes 5 points of damage as you stab him.
Does he take the piercing as well?
So is there piercing damage for that? I don't remember. Yes?
Yeah, it says
Yeah.
Okay,
1d4 plus 3.
Okay. So go ahead and roll the piercing damage. Well, yeah, okay, you kill
Spicy.
it.
Spicy.
Don't
Yeah,
ever
so
cut
you
me!
stab him in the brain. Yeah, and well, yeah, there he goes. He's gone. Okay, well, it's their turn. Well, this one right here is not quite sure what to do, as you still continue to kill that one. And he's looking at Teabag, and he's looking at you, and he has to make a decision.
And he's not good
No,
at
not that one. Well,
No.
that's a roll. So he's like, I'm gonna make a Constitution saving throw here.
He just jumps
Okay,
in the
well, he
furnace.
makes that. No, he. I was just gonna try and decide if his brain just had an aneurysm over trying to figure out what the heck is going on here, but it didn't. So
That didn't explode. Darn.
he's gonna run screaming out of the room. You get an attack of opportunity, Teabag.
Well, I told him that we weren't gonna hurt him, so I'm not gonna.
He's gonna go tell somebody else.
That's a
A
good.
devil is gonna be true to his word. Or what was your alignment? What'd you pick?
I'm gonna stab him.
Stab him with what? Your tail or something
Yeah,
else?
I'll go with the tail sting.
Okay.
That's my boy.
There you go.
Okay.
I want you to describe to me the absolute gruesomeness in full horrid detail
Okay.
of how you critically kill this thing with your tail sting.
All right. So as he doesn't make up his mind on what he's gonna do, and he tries to run screaming, I'm gonna tell him, "I'm not gonna hurt you, bud." And then my tail just comes around straight through the heart. Heart rips out of his chest, and then I just toss it in the air, catch it, and I eat it.
Kalima.
Kalima. Shaba.
It's that crom.
Ironically, we're in the right, most appropriate location for that. All right. So this one right here is going to slash at the blue balls with his scimitar and miss. So, all right. Well, it's Brown's turn.
All right.
That was anticlimactic. I love that.
Go with 5.
I was feeling a little hungry. I'm exhausted.
Oh, you're no longer exhausted after eating that hard.
Yes.
Oh, good.
It settled your stomach.
We learned an important lesson about eating hearts today.
Yep. Eat hearts, feel better.
I'll have circled back on the first guy I saw.
And hey, pal. And then I'm just gonna sting him.
Okay, roll.
Oh!
Aw.
That's a fumble. You try and sneak up on him, and you flip your tail around, and your tail actually hits that pillar, rock, stalactite, whatever it is, right there, and
Sure.
and it bounces off of that. There are no fumble rules in Adventurers League, and I'm running this full legal Adventurers League, so nothing bad happens. But there you go. So,
Okay.
so you just miss. Okay. All right. Well, we'll move on to blue balls.
I'm gonna scream at him with an eldritch blast.
Okay. All right. Roll that. Do I need to make a DC?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
DC 12.
DC 12.
Nice. Eldritch
DC
Blast.
12. What? Save dexterity?
Wait, it says make a ranged spell attack.
Yeah, make a ranged spell attack. So you need to, under attacks and spell casting on your character sheet, there should be Eldritch Wrestler. Is it there?
It is not.
It is not. Okay.
The spell on the sheet does have a spell save DC, but it says make a ranged spell attack.
Well, yeah, Eldritch Blast is a spell attack.
Yeah, I wonder why it's not showing up there. Okay.
It's not
Well, sorry about
showing
that.
on
So
That's
go
okay.
ahead and roll a d20 and add 4 to that. No, is it 4 or 6? I think it's 6. Hang on a second.
Blast him.
Let me look at your character sheet. Spells. Your spell attack bonus is 4. Okay.
Yep, so 6.
6, yes. With
Yeah.
proficiency, yes.
20
Yeah,
plus.
yeah.
What'd you say?
20.
17.
So 17. That hits. All right. Eldritch Blast. Go ahead and roll damage.
I gotta look at what it is.
1d10.
D10. Roll 20. 3. Okay. All right. So this blast of eldritch energy singes this guy almost to the point of death, but he's still standing. Teabag, you're up.
All right. I don't think I can get all the way over there, can I?
You have a fly
You
speed
can
of 40.
fly 40 feet.
Okay.
It is
What spells do I have again? Not a whole lot. How far is the Vicious Mockery? Is that 60 feet?
you
It
have
is
to-
60 feet. Okay.
Click the spell and it'll tell you.
Yeah, I'll just kind of move up here slightly so I can get a better view of him.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna scream at this guy because he's way across the room. Hey, fuckface! You can suck Blue Ball's dick.
Okay, he is. Hold on a second here.
Oh!
No,
He's
Concern.
like
he's like Blue
I
Balls doesn't have one.
am as gay as they can be. I will suck that dick all day long. I mean, spongy man meat is my favorite. You, dude, do not know what you're talking about.
What kind of 1930s bullshit you're talking? This is Faerun.
Well, that's all I got. That's it.
All right, well, it's Purple's turn.
Yeah. I'm just gonna move up, like right here, and I'm just gonna say, "Get fucked, nerd! I hate fucking black robes," and shoot him in the head with a longbow. Oh,
It's
No, nuts.
going to. That is going to go right over the top of his head, just an inch away.
Oh, dang.
All right, so it's his
Damn.
turn, and he is ready to take down Blue Balls. He is upset, especially how you just insulted him.
It wasn't me. That was him.
Yeah, 4 points of slashing damage.
It's cutting off a wing.
Not good. Not good.
I need that to live.
Just for funsies. Just for funsies. We have.
I don't like that he's typing.
Oh no, well, yeah, it was still 4 points of damage. I was just curious to see if I would have rolled the damage had you have died. So yeah, so 4 points of damage there. So you were at 6. Now you're down to. You should have gone down to 2. You didn't. Yeah,
2?
Okay.
Yeah, I got a wound hanging on. I'm having a really bad day.
All right.
I'm having
Well,
a great day.
it is Brown's turn.
Sure. Yeah. I'll just move myself one up.
Take him to Browntown.
That's exactly right.
Take those Browns to the Super Bowl.
Hey there. Ain't no one messing with blue balls but me. And I'm gonna try and stab him again.
Ooh, nice. Very good.
All right.
Yeah.
You blast him with your stinger, and I'll go ahead and have him do a Constitution save, which he fails anyway.
Oh, no.
And so, yeah, you nail him hard, and yeah, you kill him. So, all right. The lemures in the room are just kind of running around, screaming and yelling all over the place. I forgot you had that lemure in the bag. I was going to make you roll with disadvantage because you were trying to hold on to that bag. I'd forgotten all about that, but I'll just.
That was his
assume that
stinger.
You dropped the bag at some point.
Okay.
Okay. And yeah, they're just kind of running all around, freaking out because of the combat that's going on in this room. But at this point, you have dispatched all of the things, all of the cultists in the room. What do you do?
Guys, I would just like to say that I'm so proud of us senselessly murdering all of these people who presented no real obstacle,
Heck yeah.
nor did they attempt to harm us in any way. Yeah, I mean,
What we do.
that's fine. That's what, like I said, I'm proud of us. Like, we did it. Some people wouldn't have had the intestinal fortitude. We did it. We're the best. So now let's rob their corpses.
Okay.
I'm
Look
gonna
for
go
healing
over-
potions.
Yeah, do they have anything of value?
Do they have anything of value? Well, they
Can we
Hearts.
munch on them?
Yeah, they have hearts.
Can you eat them? Yeah. Oh yeah, you can eat on them if you want to. Do they have anything about? They actually really don't. There is, obviously, various implements, whether it be weapons and armor and things in the room, but being as they're, doomed to life in hell, they don't really have any valuables or anything like that.
That makes sense.
Turns out they were just workers. All right, Casey, I'm turning to these lemures. Lemures! 10 hot shit bags! We are your new lord and masters, and you will follow us, and you will throw your lives senselessly away to keep us safe. Understood?
Cannon fodder. Red shirt 1, red shirt
How many
2.
of them are there, Casey?
Well, the adventure says dozens. Okay, so we'll do this. During the combat that ensued, they went freaking out all over the place, and some of them ran out of the room and stuff like that. So we'll say that there were 4 left.
Okay.
So we'll go with 4. So,
All right. You guys get in front.
So you have 4 lemures under your command. Okay.
I'll
So you
look
put
him
him in
over. Audie Bag Jr., where are ya? And if I don't see him, I'm just gonna stab one of them.
No, these are mine. Get your own.
You
I
got
found
one
him.
in the bag.
You had one in a sack.
I had one in a sack. I now have an empty sack.
Okay. So you have 3 now.
Ah,
Would you say that your sack is drained?
no more blue balls.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, forward, demon soldiers.
I'm still
Cheers.
getting a bite out of this one.
So you guys move on forward then, huh?
Yes. I
So you
believe
put
it is.
you put the lemures in front of you, and you guys continue to head on through the caverns here.
Just in case there's traps.
Are we able to heal up any at all?
I'm almost dead
Didn't you eat a heart?
again.
But he had a
Yeah.
healing spell.
I have one spell slot left.
Earn it.
I'll eat the
Too
heart
late.
out of that dude. I don't care.
We're immortal. Even if they kill us, we'll just come back. We will eventually get this done.
But will you succeed in the adventure if you?
Not at this
That's the
rate.
question.
I'll go ahead and
So
use
you guys
a
gonna heal
healing
up, or what's
word.
up? Healing word on
Yeah,
who?
I'll cast a healing word on blue balls.
Okay.
Let me go back to this. Do a healing word. Level 1, yep. There you go.
Hey,
All
points
drained. My tea bag has now been drained.
get steeped, bitch.
Okay. All right. So you guys head on through more tunnels and caverns, still
Yep.
kind of working your way through, avoiding other devils as they move on through, and eventually you find yourselves. Let me gather you all up here. Eventually,
Not sure
you
I like the
find
sound of that.
yourself.
Were we supposed to kill Greylon?
I think it was just get information
Hopefully
on him.
we didn't already.
Ooh, this guy's fancy.
I see that. Extra fancy. Who is this?
He's got a cool hat.
Let's kill him.
Yeah. There they are.
Are those your lemures?
Yeah, those are the shitbag army.
Oh man, the poop piles.
Push them into there. All right. So get back down to here. So you find yourselves in a room where the ceiling and the floor and the walls are smooth hewn stone, and a portion of the chamber, however, has collapsed, covering the ground around it in rubble with rough natural stone on the ground, and the floors and walls are beyond that. There's an elevated platform that stands about 10 feet ground here, so this is about 10 feet up,
Okay.
and this is about 10 feet up. These are elevated platforms about 10 feet up.
Okay.
Ceiling extends about 40 feet overhead, and the floor is recessed about 10 feet below the doorway. As you walk in, you see that the floor is recessed down about 20 feet. The area is lit by a number of torches set into iron sconces on the walls, as the rest of this place has been. But there is a dense, acrid fog that blankets the hallway that you've come in and any other part of the room that's beneath these elevated platforms. Okay? So there's this heavy fog that's just kind of blanketing the floor. There are large tapestries of red and green and blue and black that are hanging from black iron rods set into the walls. And then you see a large pit right over here in the middle of the room, and it seems to be filled to the brim with writhing larvae. The larvae within the pit are about the size of a football, and they're very large, and they're kind of writhing around, and you see this creature with wings and a very hideous demeanor and face and everything like that immediately reach down and grab one of the larvae and bite its head off and just start chewing on it and munching away on it as you guys are entering the room. What do you do?
Some sort of hell buffet.
Yeah, looks like dinner.
Well, I'm certainly going to fly above whatever this fog is. I would like to note that. I don't want to deal with this fog.
I know it's a bit too late, but were any of those cultists back there named Helvin?
Check their underwear.
You would not know that.
Maybe they had their names sewn into their underwear.
No, they mentioned the one guy's the cult leader. His name.
Yeah, it was.
Yes, they did. It was not Alvin.
But it was not Alvin.
Strandlin, something like that.
Yeah, I'm finding him. Spurtnik. Yeah.
All right. Do we recognize what sort of entity this thing is?
Give me a history check. Nope.
Nada.
I can try. I got no history, but
You think with a skill check?
I got 15 though.
Do we talk to it? Do you guys want to talk to it, or just kill it like we do everything else?
I mean, I'm trying to hide in the fog.
You murder hobos, you.
Evil.
Well, I tried to do it without killing anybody, but they kind of burned my disguise.
Let's talk to it. You go, talkie man.
I can go talk to him, sure.
Yeah.
Does this thing look male, female, no gender, non-binary?
Go ahead and give me a perception check, please.
Okay.
Are you looking for big dangly balls?
Does it have a nutsack?
And can we cut it?
If it bleeds, it dies.
It does have a large dangling ball sack that's probably bigger than pomegranates on each side. Yes. He is quite masculine.
Congratulations.
And he must have a lot of testosterone.
And it's just sitting there having a buffet. It doesn't know we're here.
He's standing there having a buffet. I would say that you all are far enough down the hallway to where he has not indicated that he notices you yet.
Okay, so you're saying you want me to go down there and talk to this thing, this being.
Knock yourself out.
You're out of healing spells, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, then go talk to it.
I can do other things, okay?
Yeah, you can talk to it.
I can
and save us all.
people and help you guys make your shots.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just go find out if he wants to eat us or not.
Yeah.
We've
got your back.
I can do that. I mean,
yeah, we've got your back.
I'm pretty confident in myself.
Cool.
I'll move up here and make myself present to him.
Everybody hide.
I'll walk up and I'll be like, "Hey, you look like some kind of freaking manly fucking man, right?"
He sees you fly in as you say that, and you say that to him and everything. He comes in and he actually says in common, devils hate devils.
Oh shit.
And he throws a tail spike at you.
Oh god.
And he crits.
Oh god.
Oh, that's a double dragon. Look at that. Yes.
Oh,
double dragon.
Oh god.
Get fucked. Good thing we hid.
Well, I guess it's okay that he's out of heal spells.
He's out of spells. He's not a healer anymore.
Right, so you take a tail spike to the face for 13 piercing damage.
Yeah, that's more than I got.
All right, so you're gone, or you're unconscious.
See, now we learned.
So splat. Everybody roll initiative, please.
I don't want
Good luck.
Yeah, I wanted to hide.
Good luck.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Do I still roll initiative?
How the hell did that happen?
Yeah, go ahead and roll initiative.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? Dang it. I forgot to take the people out of the... Alright, so...
You hate to get one shot in the first stage of the battle.
Yeah, no kidding.
Uh-huh.
Alright, we have everybody in there now, right? I think so.
Especially when you have a ranger that doesn't even know Goodberry.
Which one was your... Okay, so not that one. Okay, so there we go. Alright. Alright, well...
Wait, Casey, you took the wrong one out, I think.
I took the wrong one out? I thought...
I had
Oh, you
purple
did
and
roll
I
a 5.
I did
Sorry.
roll a 5, yeah.
Okay.
Hey, I rolled better
It's
than
okay.
you.
Now, well, no, I changed the wrong one. Jeez. Okay.
Yeah, actually rolled a 20.
That is 22. That is 5. Okay, there we go. Now. Okay. I do know how to use a computer. I really do. All right. He is going to fly up into the air over here, and he's going to land right on top of all of the lemurs and basically squish them all to the ground as he lands on top of them, which is going to be his one attack. And then his other attack is going to...
We've made a mistake.
I pushed Matt in front of me.
Nope.
You took a calculated risk, but boy, are we bad at math.
Yeah.
He's going to come back over here and slash at purple and miss. Yes, miss. All right. Okay. Well. All right, blue.
He's really close.
Oh,
I
no.
should make this hit.
Nope.
Oh wait, that's just damage. You didn't roll an attack.
Oh yeah, you gotta roll your attack
I
roll.
tried. No, I clicked on the right one.
Or is it a DC?
Roll a d20 and add 6.
Fine.
Yeah, roll a d20 and add 6. That's I had to put that in there, and so it's probably
Oh,
not
damn
working. But 16, huh?
Does
16
actual?
hit. Yeah.
Oh yeah, she does get to add 6.
Not bad. 7 damage
Okay,
then.
so 7 damage. 7 damage. All right. Is there anything else with Witch Bolt? That one was rather new to me. Or is it
She
just-
doesn't have to recast it. It just does
Lightning.
Yeah.
continuous damage.
It lasts
It's
for
just
like, what, a
continue.
minute or something?
As long as she concentrates. Yeah, a minute.
those out. Brown.
Yeah.
Brown
so,
says, "Have another piece of pie."
Take him to Browntown.
No, fuck this. I'm gonna just bolt by him. 4, 5.
Oh no. Attack of opportunity though.
Yeah. Yeah. Does he crush me as I fly by him?
You got cunning action.
I think his hairy nuts crush you on the way by.
Don't forget
Nah,
your
I
cunning
didn't
action.
That's a question. I mean, do you want to use cunning action and just fly by him?
No.
No. Okay. All right. So he is going to slash you with his claw, and you're going to take 6 slashing damage as
Yeah.
you fly on by.
Woo.
And then he's going to take a legendary action.
Not good.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
It's been nice serving with you guys.
See ya.
He's going to beat his wings. I need you all to make, I need everybody to make a DC 13 dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
One more.
Yeah.
Oh, there you
yeah.
go. So
Yeah.
he flaps his wings and tries to get you all to fly backwards, and you all are good at flapping your wings too. Boy, you've gotten good at that lately. You're able to avoid it, so that happens. All right, well, it's
Casey, you've not put me on the initiative order.
Ah, yep.
Should
Add
be
him
there.
in there.
I'm not. There's no purple. I rolled a 5.
I see you there. You don't. You're
Oh,
not
I don't see it. Okay.
That's weird.
It is weird,
I don't
but
even...
not unusual for me with roll 20.
Well, I'm going to do this. I'm going to add you. Now, do you see you?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. All
There we
right.
go.
I think I know what happened, and that was my bad. Okay, now we're good.
Yeah.
Okay. So, were you going to do something else, Glacia, though?
Just check around the room, see if there was anything other than that pit.
Okay, you just flew right on by. Give me a perception check, please.
Oh, not bad.
Yeah.
Okay. You see a larva that seems to be working its way out of the pit, and it's almost like it's raising its nose up in the air, and it's sniffing towards Teabag.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Teabag, you need to make a death saving throw,
I
please.
Shove one inside of him.
do. Nope.
That's 2. That's worth 2 fails.
It sure is.
Oh no!
Quick, somebody shove that worm up his butt before he dies.
What is that gonna do?
He wants you, though.
Oh my
The
god.
cookie.
Do you like having a worm shoved up your butt?
I don't.
That's okay.
I definitely
All right.
TMI.
don't.
Okay. Well, we'll move on. Purple, it's your turn.
So this thing's already taken a reaction, right?
It's done its reaction. It's had a legendary action. It does another legendary action to watch what that imp was doing as it went flying by. So now it's your turn.
Okay, I'm just gonna fly on by while I can.
Zoom.
40. That's as far as I can get. And then I'm, I'm gonna shoot him. Bing. Actually, no. You know what? I'm gonna fly above this pit and just go like 10 foot up in the air. And then I'm gonna just stay there.
Right. Well, it's his turn, and he's face to face with blue balls right now.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, you know
That's gonna
what?
hurt.
He is actually gonna throw a tail. Hold on. Oh no, he used that. Yeah, he can't do that. Okay, so he is going to try and bite blue balls, and I think a
Ow.
16 hits, doesn't it? Yes. 10
Yeah.
piercing damage. Okay, so he eats you for lunch.
Yeah.
Just dead?
So yeah,
I'm
she's
dead.
down.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I had 8.
Yeah.
So she goes down, which means he's going to move over here, and he's going to slash at Brown and miss.
Oh,
Okay.
oh,
All right. So it
Oh.
is Blue's death saving throw time.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
not good. Not
I can't
good.
help, guys.
this is how it ends.
So it is his turn to buffet his wings, and
As one does.
Okay.
so go ahead and Brown, you need to make a dexterity saving throw, of which you
Yeah.
pass.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah.
All right. Well, then it is Brown's turn.
Okay. I will bonus action disengage. I can't
Good
take a
choice.
hit. Uh-huh. Yeah.
You can move 15 feet on that, right? Or 20 if you're flying, right? Half your speed?
Yeah.
No, he gets his full movement.
Well, no, you have cunning action, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you get your full movement because you bonus action disengage, and then you can have your full movements.
Mm-hmm.
No, but I mean, when you bonus action disengage, don't you also get to move half your movement on that disengage?
I think
No,
that's
Is that
one
not
of the
right?
you
specific
just get
things.
you still get a
No,
move.
Oh,
it
okay.
just makes me
Okay.
hit.
I think that's like a special thing for a certain class or something. I don't know.
So you move there. What are you doing then? What's your full action?
I was actually counting my spaces. So do I have 20 flying and 40 walking, or is it
You
the
have
other?
40 flying,
40 flying.
20 walking.
Okay.
Yep.
You have short little legs.
20,
The big
25,
wide wings.
30, 35, 40. Okay.
You know what they say about short legs, right? Yeah.
It,
Or is
you
that
know,
short feet or
it's
big
Tiny
hands?
balls.
The bigliest hands, right? Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are you doing? Are you?
I am, because I don't know what else to do. I am going to grab the little worm thingy that I saw poking its head out, and I'm gonna try and shove it in Teabag's mouth.
No, his butt.
And
What happens?
Are you doing that in a form to try and?
Revive him.
I'm hoping that putting what I'm assuming is a soul into his corpse would revive him or something.
It looked like it wanted to go in there.
I have no idea.
Okay.
Good idea?
It's
Bad idea?
it doesn't revive him, but you stick it in his mouth. Interestingly enough, the cookie was in Teabag's mouth pouch.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Look what you've done.
This does not
Oh.
sound like it's going to go well for us.
You stuff the worm into his mouth. So that was your action. On Teabag's turn, go ahead and make a death saving throw for me, please.
Hey,
There you go.
Okay,
we got one.
I was hoping that would work. Okay, so you're not dead, and this worm apparently slithers around in your mouth, but it was sniffing, and it smells the cookie, and
Oh no.
it eats the cookie.
Oh no.
And turns into actual Satan.
And when it eats the cookie, your mouth bursts open, and
What?
We did it!
Oh no.
I'm so proud.
We found Halvin.
We did it! Elvin was this worm. It looks just like him. Look!
Yep.
Just here it is right here. That's his hand.
Upon feeding the larva to the cookie provided by Pip-Yap, the pathetic creature's body is racked with agony. Its pulsating body swells and distends until it's the size of a large dog. So he bursts forth from your mouth and starts kind of undulating and becoming the size of a large dog. And then suddenly it explodes in a shower of gore, pus, and other foulness. And there is a naked man lying on the ground in the pool that is left behind, disturbingly gaunt, with straggly black hair and watery green eyes. Halvin Wrangle.
We solved the mystery.
We sure did.
We Carmen San Diego'd the shit out of this thing.
Actually, I think it was pure dumb luck.
Oh my
Nope.
god.
Totally planned.
His eyes grow wide. It was pure dumb luck, honestly. His eyes grow wide as he slowly begins to fade from view.
Uh-oh. Hey, come back here, asshole.
And then, hang on just a second. Almost immediately following Halvin's disappearance, you all hear a voice, except for Blue Balls. You all hear a voice in your, actually, except for Blue Balls and
Yep.
Green.
I'm also dead.
Teabag there. You hear a voice in your heads calling your names. and from some ethereal place, it resonates in your heads, and you feel the not unfamiliar tugging sensation pulling you elsewhere. And then that's precisely where you are. And Blue Balls and Teabag are actually alive when you're pulled into this place.
Yes.
You
Yes.
find yourselves once more before the imp Pip Yap in the material plane. And
We're in the
beside
material
him,
plane?
yeah, in the material plane. And beside him is Halvin, who's weak and naked and exhausted. And
But
Pip
alive.
Yap looks at all of you, and he's like, well, I have a new look. This is impressive. And you know what else?
What?
You found Halvin.
Of course. He looked just like the picture.
And you know, oh yes, I mean, I'm a wonderful artist, am I not?
It was clever of you to draw the larva in his hand so that we knew to look for that. That was the key to the
Larva?
whole fucking thing.
Oh, larva. I don't know what you're talking about with larva.
Oh, he was a larva.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Being a larva, I mean, like, lemures, I'd be a lemure before I'd be a larva.
Absolutely.
They just kind of... Well, you know what larvas are, right?
Yeah, they get shoved into people's mouths.
Food.
Only some things like to eat them. They're quite tasty. In fact, I may have eaten 1, 2, or 10, or I don't know, maybe. Well, besides that, well, do you know what a larva is?
Nope.
Well, you were lemures, and then you've only recently been promoted to imps, so you probably wouldn't as well. So I guess. So when two people love each other very much.
Oh, no.
No. Oh, I kid. No. What? So when two people love each other very much, but then they break each other's heart and one dies and ends up in hell. The lost souls of those from the material plane that die and end up in hell, that's what they become, are larvae.
So you Pip Yap and you...
So this is my friend, and I want to really thank you for doing this. And the other thing is that you didn't spill the beans to Jezreka?
No! And we
That
still
is
got made
so
into imps.
That is so awesome. So I tell you what, I'm going to give you something very special.
A cookie.
All of you. No, the
More
cookies are
than
mine. I've already given you cookies. And the cookies are wonderful, are they not? But
Yes.
no, the
They're
cookies
the
are mine. The
greatest.
cookie bag is mine. That's mine. No. I am going to enlist you into
Uh-oh.
Pip Yap's army. You are a private in Pip Yap's Legion.